And they
New
still
camera
haven't found
angle.
me, so that's fantastic.
We should have all worn hoodies.
Oh
for this
man!
stream.
Homage.
I don't know.
Damn.
Oh,
We
all
could've.
right, next week.
You know, an homage to Disney, where we are in this
Yes.
campaign.
Yes, we are. Welcome back, everyone. It has been 1 week off. The
Sorry, your
rest
shirt
of the
scared me.
gang. The rest of the gang did a little side quest last week, but we are back in Once Upon a Roll, where we find ourselves in the Frontierland, also known as Thunder Mesa. Does anyone remember what the hell happened 2 weeks ago?
Ghosts.
So we picked up after our great train rescue, not robbery.
Mhm.
And then so when we properly arrived in Frontierland, so we got to the town. There's a couple things to check out. I believe our first, well, not our first stop, because our first kind of encounter was with the mayor of the town, who was a little duck-like, a little more duck-like than expected in his sort of mannerisms and whatnot.
Had a foul personality.
Yeah, you could say that. Yeah, he was seemed kind of like a quack, you know.
But he does have a clean bill of health, so you got to give that to him.
Yeah, he was really ruffling the party's feathers, you know, like it wasn't quite right.
Ducks.
And I was gonna say, who else?
What's the duck, guys?
So then he took us into his office. He revealed his true identity, which is Mr. Uncle Scrooge. I was gonna say Ebenezer Scrooge. Technically the same thing.
Ebenezer
sort of.
Duck.
Yeah. With really cool Lorcana / Mirrorverse art. He then offered us a proposal to be additional security for him? I don't remember exactly what he...
To join his
work
team,
for
yeah.
him, yes.
And we're not about that.
But we could be.
Well, especially
True.
because it was a sort of indefinite, just work for me here forever. It'll be great. And it was like, no.
Yeah, but like
we have
be one
people
of the
we care
Beagle-
about.
Yeah, like be a new Beagle Boy, and we said no. And then the current Beagle Boys then escorted us out. At that point, we decided to first check out the Historical Society. And there was a lovely individual there whose name escapes me. She was a real sweetheart. So excited to give us the tour.
Cynthia.
Cynthia? Okay, so Cynthia gave us the tour. As one might imagine, this town was founded on native land. Not cool, you know. Don't take people's land. It's a very, sort of a very basic no-no there. But that happened. We also learned some other history of the town, that sort of thing. We also learned that ghost tours were presently shut down because of some trouble happening in the old church graveyard. We also learned that the difference between cemetery and graveyard. Graveyard is attached to a church. But a cemetery is an independent patch of land.
Mm-hmm.
Put that in your pipe and learn it. So that's what we... and then that evening, as we went... Well, first we went into the saloon. Did we invent cheeseburgers?
Yes.
I think we kind of did, yeah.
We invented cheeseburgers.
We did.
Remember when we invented cheeseburgers, guys? That was
Yeah,
I remember
one hell of a
that.
time.
But not waffles.
True, yes. The waffles we discovered had already been around. And as we were turning in for the night, there were some spookums happening.
Mm-hmm.
There were some really cool, like galloping, almost. What's the Lord of the Rings? What are those things called?
Nazgul.
Thank you. Yeah, really Nazgul-like things. I do love this art, Ryan. Is it Fantasia, or is it?
It's the same.
Yeah, I couldn't tell if it was Fantasia or Black Cauldron. Either way, it's dope, and also still Disney. So. They showed up. We had a fight that went
better than it could have been.
Better, yeah, that's a good way to put it. Like, it wasn't spectacular. But Andrew, our rogue, did well up on the roof. Our sorcerer and our druid did well, and the barbarian and the fighter were just mostly paralyzed. But we did come through, and then Father Pedro showed up and was like, "Oh my goodness, the ghost, you took care of him, lads." I don't remember what his voice was. So now he's also Scrooge.
He's my best impersonation of Pedro Pascal.
Okay. All right. So the most handsome father shows up and is like,
Please, call me daddy.
Oh no.
he's,
No.
Can I? By the way, when we saw Gladiator 2, when he shows up in the scene, I was like, man, looks good. And she was like, the scene? I was like, no, Pedro Pascal. It's too handsome for this world. So he walked in and was like, this happens like on a nightly basis, basically. And they sort of, these ghosts, these spirits, they make their way up to the top of the Thunder Mountain. And we then looked over and witnessed, I think the first image you saw there, that there is some sort of like ongoing wild storm. And this is every night on the mountain, if I remember correctly. So we resolved.
Is currently
Oh, yeah.
permanently
Right now.
on the
Yes.
mountain.
Permanently. So we resolved to make sure we get our rest in and then go find out what is happening on this mountain.
Yeah.
Was there anything else notable that happened?
Yeah,
Arden.
I kept getting nosebleeds and headaches and bullshit.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
Sorry. Yes.
Yeah.
Also, I insulted him, the big bad, to death, so that was kind of
Oh, yeah.
fun.
That was pretty good.
And we got a sword out of it. I stole his sword and sliced him with it, and somehow ghost goo got on it. And
Yep.
now it's a moon touch sword, and I gave it to Sydney because she can use a sword better than I can.
I didn't hit anything.
When you
Session.
when you don't roll like 2 3s on an advantage,
Thanks, buddy.
we should do like Nintendo rules. When you roll 2 of the same thing, it's like, here's a freebie, and then you can roll one more time.
Try again.
Yes, and I heard complaints last week about the paralysis system, so I made the correct adjustments. I am changing this campaign so that ghouls are the primary antagonist going forward. So
Perfect.
I hope
Yay.
everyone's okay with that.
I love
As long
that
as we roll
so
better.
much.
Because wouldn't it be crazy if there was a campaign where the main bad thing we're chasing could stun you with a huge AoE, and it was a major problem for 2 years?
Yep.
Richard, you
Yep, that was
asshole!
I know. I realized it after I started the campaign.
I
Like,
really
what have I
thought
done?
I really thought you started to make a dig at me, and I was like, Slimes can't do that. He's not coming after me.
No, I was talking about mind flayers.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah. Yeah.
They're
yeah,
like a
yeah,
big
yeah.
part of it. We were like, how do we survive this move?
Right? And
I
as a
do
DM,
remember-
I was like, how do I get this not to be a thing that just makes
yeah.
people not have fun all the time?
I do remember the rescue squad that had to be made.
Oh, that was great.
That was
That was
Taylor of the
Vale.
Veil.
What? Oh, I'm
The
sorry.
beef.
Yes. I'm getting.
The
well,
beef. I was thinking about the beef the other
well, those
day.
were also mind flayers in that cave, were they not? So you.
They were.
Yep.
They were the one instance that we encountered that we got
Mixed with them
rolled
twice.
by them. And then we went into a whole campaign with them. And I think we did pretty good, though. We did pretty good in the campaign.
Yep.
Like, not so much in Vale. Vale was... but like everything else, we did all right with it. But also,
The
we
Knights
gotta
of
love
Tiberius were like, we're pretty good. And they were like, let's go fight these mind flayers. And it's like, damn, mind flayers got hands.
Yeah.
Hands and
I don't think there
tentacles.
was ever a moment in Eberron Empire that you fought as many mind flayers at the same time as
No.
in Vale.
No.
No.
You
No.
kept
That
it
was
to
like-
one.
Mostly one. I think maybe at the very end you fought some more.
Yes.
Anyway,
Got another
Yes.
couple names and notes here. Thunder Mesa, 19 years. Henry Ravenswood, Big Thunder Mountains had gold, led to a rush town. Talk to the indigenous folks, the Shoshone tribe. And then the cemetery, the church, Father Pedro. I had written down there was specifically a cemetery and a graveyard at a church, and I couldn't remember which one was sketchy and which one was not, or if we should check them both out.
I think that was, we were debating what is a cemetery and what is a graveyard.
Okay.
Now we
Gra-
know.
a
there's
graveyard
just
is a
a
cemetery that's in the backyard of a church, basically.
Well, I have a private cemetery and a public graveyard.
Oh yes, there is a cemetery outside of within the grounds, rather, of
The
mayor's
mansion, right?
mansion.
Yeah.
But you have not been there yet,
Gotcha.
so you don't know about that.
I don't know about that.
Well, we know about the cemetery. We just don't know about anything else, right?
Cool.
But good job remembering, because I totally forgot that there was a second one.
Andrew, you get a point of inspiration for taking notes.
Oh,
Sydney's just like, what the fuck?
Let that be a lesson
should
to
have been
everyone
me.
else to please pay attention. I can't see that. That's blurred, Sydney. I assume that's just dirty doodles.
it's
Uh,
just censored. Yeah.
Hey,
censored
I would
film.
like to think I did a pretty good recap.
You did. All right. All
Don't
right.
worry,
fair
I'm
enough.
not, I'm not point begging though. Don't worry. Like
No, that's fine. Tony, you get a point of inspiration.
Oh, sick. Do you think maybe like Artem and Richard should get him too, just for being good
You know
sports?
what? I'm feeling generous tonight. Artem, Richard, you guys both get points of inspiration. Richard, you were able to make it, and Artem, you're always out there doing streams for us. You're always working hard on that so we can check back the work. I can't think of anyone else in this group who deserves inspiration more than you four specifically.
Now I can. You obviously
Yeah.
for getting
I'll
this
think, you know
together.
what? I will
Yeah.
give myself a point of inspiration.
Thank
There's
you.
no rule that says I can't.
Yep.
How mean would that be? As a TM, just to keep giving yourself. Nope. Oh, it didn't hit you. I'm gonna try again.
I think
I'll
I
be
did a
like,
good
check.
job.
Check the rules, bitch. I can do whatever I want.
Someone calls the fire department to help Sydney. She's trapped under the desk.
She done. She gone.
Yeah.
She with the dead now.
Artem, I hope you just did a solo shot there, and that's just what it's gonna be till Sid can get back up in the
Oh no,
chair.
even
got
better.
the
I
haunted
switched to the
mansion and
chat,
Sydney's
and all
already
it says
dead.
is I'm stuck in the middle.
Sydney,
I
you can
folded
have a
up.
point.
I had folded up under my desk like a fucking napkin, y'all.
Oh, I wish Garrett had walked by.
Oh my god, I'm fine.
All right, I'm yelling.
I'm good. I'm good.
Everyone may take a point of inspiration.
I did it, Mom.
Except Sid.
Oh, okay, kill me.
But yes, that is recap. I would also say, Artem, do you remember you may or may not have received a dream last week? Do you recall anything about that?
I remember the dream. There was a bird cage in an... I don't remember the description of the room. That's the one thing that's evading me at the moment. But
It was like a I think game room is the correct term.
yeah, like what heads on the wall, not human heads, but like game heads, deer heads and stuff. But
Well,
then,
it wasn't just animals. It was like mythological creatures of like
of all sorts of varieties.
of all sorts of places, all sorts of cultures, all sorts of varieties.
But distinctly, there was a bird cage where there was shrieking coming out of.
Mm-hmm.
And inside of the bird cage was, I want to say, like the swirling energy vortex thingy?
What appeared to be a storm,
A storm.
a cloud of roiling thunder and lightning.
And then I woke up, and that's, the best dream to have. But the shrieking sounds like the shrieking that I heard when I got headaches and nosebleeds while being awake.
Yes.
I definitely... where are we picking up from? Because I would definitely tell people about that in the morning over waffles.
Why don't we cut to the next morning? You guys are all long rested. You all meet down. You can say, if you wish, you can either meet in your rooms or you can go down. You are at the saloon currently, so you can go down there and get a table and talk or what have you. Let's get some Western music going.
I think we definitely were thinking waffles, so I'm coming down for waffles.
So when you get down there, I'm already there, and I've just in my first hour of being awake have invented mimosas and Bloody Marys and Bloody Marias.
Wait, what's a Bloody Maria?
It's like a Bloody Mary, but with tequila. It's
Hey.
delicious.
I do not think that they have champagne there. I do think they probably have tequila there, given its geographical location. Would they have orange juice? I don't think oranges are making it out there as often.
Then I have invented
yeah.
concept.
Prickly
Of
pear mimosa.
Ooh, prickly pear. Yes.
It's
Yes.
fantastic.
Andrew, roll me a d4.
Roll in a D4.
What the fuck?
Evens. Yeah, they got prickly pears.
Fuck yes.
Nice.
Oh my god.
I'll get one of those too. It's been quite a night.
Did your eyeball fall out?
My eyelashes are attacking me. They're my last line of defense, and they've turned against me.
Those traitors.
Uh-huh.
They already came for your eyebrows.
Now they're here. Okay. So these mimosas are great. Thank you, Andrew.
Yes,
Well-
it was a rough night, guys. I think we've earned this one, huh?
Yes.
Top of the morning.
Good morning. I'm just warming up.
Yeah, it was something. I was just about to ask Arden about his dream, but now he's occupied. How'd everybody sleep?
Oh, great. I had this great dream where I woke up and I thought this was a dream. And I was telling Amanda all about it. And we were having breakfast and it was really nice. And then like the second we start smooching, I woke up and now I'm here. So I've kind of been on a bit of a roller coaster ride. But hey,
So you kind of dreamed that you were
Correct.
back to normal, but it turns out that this is the real thing the whole time.
yeah,
so
unless
you-
I'm dreaming again.
I went through
We
a
can
deeper. I was like a dream within a dream kind of thing of like everything was just cartoony. It was like my life was the Mickey and Minnie. What do they call that? Yeah, that.
Mm.
That was my dream. It was cartoons.
Nice. You know, mine was like a little bit like the rock and roller coaster, actually.
I have not been on that yet, and I
'Cause
want
that's what I
to.
feel in my soul.
While you guys are kind of eating, your host, I think I named him Bront,
Yes.
approaches you guys. Well, heard you all had a lively night.
It was the opposite of live, actually. But
Deadly.
That's
But we're
funny.
here to bother you in the morning. Isn't that nice? Isn't that great? Isn't that swell?
Well, the undead didn't break any of my windows, so I'll say this first round is on the house. And, you. He points to you, Richard.
Yeah.
Some people saw you eating that contraption of bread and meat. It's getting pretty popular. People are telling others about it. Come around here. Think about running something in the paper. So,
Like an ad.
yeah. Well, no, more like new food discovered. Come round.
Wow.
All right. Yeah. I mean, as long as it's attracted people to your establishment.
It's kind of like look around. It's real quiet. There's not a ton of people in the saloon in the morning.
it's us.
It's like, yeah, it's basically you guys. Like, yeah, we could definitely use it. Then,
You should name it something cool for his
Yeah.
ad.
Yeah.
You know what? We didn't even put bacon on him, did we?
I think we did.
Mm-hmm.
Onions? Lettuce, tomatoes?
No,
Did
my
we do
brother
the
was
work?
here. He ate all the bacon and eggs.
Oh, that's
very
right.
clear.
Prevented us. We wanted to put bacon on it, but we couldn't.
Putting an egg on it too is pretty good.
Yeah.
Putting
But
both.
we couldn't do that either.
Check the coops out back, see if we got any more. Just don't tell my brother.
Your
But,
chickens
yeah,
like
you gotta-
bacon?
A name for this thing? So I should name it after you. You invented it.
No, please. You know what? Why don't you call it a cheeseburger?
Or a cheese
Cheese.
Richard.
I like that one. I like cheese, Richard.
A cheese Richard?
Listen, these times are tough.
Cheese Richard with bacon.
You know what? You know what?
Cheese,
We need
Richard
something-
Richard is
we
too
need something
long.
to get the people in here, and a
Richard is-
cheeseburger is not going to do it.
Richard is too long. Call it a cheese dick.
A
Cheese
cheesy dick.
dick. Oh,
Cheesy dick.
I could go for a hard cheese dick right now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All the stuffings.
A cheese dick with bacon? Yeah, there you go.
Mm.
Yeah.
A
cheese
chili
dick.
cheese dick.
Chili
Let's
cheese
go.
dick.
I'll write that down. That's going to get people in here.
It will.
Yep.
They're like, you want dick? Come to Saloon.
That's right.
The only place to get it.
You get what?
To get filled up.
All right, I'm going to start prepping it now, bud. You guys need anything, you holler. All right?
All
Will
right.
do.
We'll holler for that cheese dick.
Good. I'm glad. He walks off.
I'm an adult. I'm an adult.
Guys, have we messed up with the timeline?
Unfortunately, we may have.
None of
We're
my
gonna go back to our main timeline, and everything's just cheese dicks.
1,000 cheese dicks sold.
What if Burger becomes like a name and
I was gonna say.
you're actually named Burger now?
Yeah, I was gonna say. What
Oh
if they
my
just
God.
flip?
If
Oh,
they
no.
flip the burger?
Man,
Look
this
at your
guy's
driver's license.
such a burger head.
Whoa. Fucked everything up.
Suck my burger.
It just says fucking cheese dick.
The little Back to the Future. Billy, Billy. And then your name is and it rewrites as Burger.
So
All
what's
right,
on
well,
the docket
seems-
for today?
Well, let's see.
Crazy Magic Mountain, right?
Yeah. Because we were going to talk to Father Pedro, but then he came
Yes.
to talk to us. Do we need to
Ooh.
check back in the morning?
I think checking back in might be okay. I mean, what's the worst that's going to happen? Is that there's no demons this time? Or maybe there will be. It's a church. Who knows? Who knows?
Check in with Pedro. And then head to Thunder Mesa. Nope, the other one. Big
What's the
Thunder
other one?
Mountain.
Oh. I don't know these locations.
You guys want to go
It's the
to
thing over there with the storm.
church?
Oh,
True
go to
that.
church in the morning. Yep.
I haven't been in a couple of weeks, so if we're being true to the story.
I haven't been in 20-something years. So,
I have not been since yesterday.
boom.
but within game time,
Yeah.
it had been a couple weeks.
All right. Well, you guys sell your tab. You head out.
Yeah, our tab is free, is it not? Or were people getting more than one round?
If I have more than one
Let's not
round, I'm
touch
just
my
going to go
choice.
back to sleep. I'm just going to go back to sleep if I have more than one. So we should. Yeah. Yeah. Let's go.
All right, you guys go. You guys head through town. It's slowly getting awake. People are kind of going about their business. Going through town, you guys kind of notice there's a lot of people hanging out. A lot of people with not a lot of places to go or be at the moment. This is, from what you can tell, primarily a mining town. And it seems like people are not there currently. And as you arrive, you find yourselves at the old Lone Star Church. On the outskirts of town, rough. Everything here is pretty rough. But this church in particular is nothing. There's no church to really write home about. And as you guys approach, you can see sweeping out front is your cleric friend, the priest,
Looks just like Pedro Pascal.
Father Pedro.
Morning,
Ooh.
Father.
Good morning. I see you have all made it through the night. Very good. It's good to see you all again. How are you faring?
Better than
Good.
last time.
We
you
fare
saw
well.
us. Much better than last time you saw us.
That's very good. That's very good. How can I help you all today? Do you need me to take a confession or pray over you? Are you feeling unwell? What can I do for you?
Well, we were just gonna go check out Big Thunder Mountain and wanted to see if there's anything maybe we should prepare for or be aware of.
You guys are going to Big Thunder Mountain now?
Is there a better time?
Has the storm ever stopped?
The storm is a rather recent occurrence. It appeared here about a month or so ago. It has been raging there day and night since. people took it to be a bad omen, a sign, something.
I would say they're right about that one, Father. Did anything else happen in town a month ago to coincide with the arrival?
Not that I can particularly recall. The mayor has been out and about quite a bit since then, shoring up things, but that might have something to do with the people being afraid to go back to the mines.
Sure.
They say ever since the storm appeared that people have seen things, and people go missing when they go up the mountain, Big Thunder Mountain. And as you saw before last night, that is also when the dead started to arise. My graveyard tours mainly were meant as a curiosity, going over the history of Thunder Mesa. But recently, every couple nights, the dead shall rise. Horrible, horrible creatures, terrifying, violent, run their way through town and up into the storm atop Big Thunder Mountain. I do my best to protect the folks, but I am not a fighter by any means. I offer sanctuary here. They do not seem too interested in breaking into the church, but I do not know what this means. I am afraid for the spirit of our town. Something foul has happened here, and I do not know why.
Well, hopefully we can figure that out.
I will say, if you do go up the mountain, those that go high do not return. So, please be safe. But if you do go and see, tell me what you find. Maybe I can be of assistance.
All right, can do. I guess we should get some camping gear or something, right, guys? Is that?
Do we not have camping gear?
Do we not have? Let me open my backpack. Actually.
Let me check my backpack. I've got a blanket. I've got
wow.
chainmail.
Okay. Yeah.
I've got a
Yeah.
shield. I got rations. I have so much
Tools.
rope.
Got a candle. Bunch of
I
candles.
got a bedroll. A mess kit. Water
There is
skin.
a train, a small cart that goes to the top. Though, with how violent the storm has been churning, we cannot say how safe it would necessarily be.
Can't hurt to go check. If it gets too bad, we can turn it around.
Maybe.
Because let's be real, it's got to be there, right? It's got to be there.
Those tracks
Very
have to be
so.
electrified, right?
But he very specifically said that we wouldn't survive going to go get it.
But
I mean,
haven't they all underestimated us before up till this point?
I don't think we would have survived very long if Father Pedro here hadn't shown up last night. But yes, they have.
That's very kind of you. I simply wish to help protect my flock.
Appreciated it though. That helped a lot.
Seriously, thank you, Father. That was you came in clutch.
Of course.
For show.
You want to come up the mountain with us too, just to have a little more insurance?
Come on.
Insurance for us, not for you, obviously.
Oh, we're the liability there. To be clear, I'm not gonna lie to a priest.
As curious as I am to know what is going up there, I do feel I have a responsibility to the town as the only spiritual guide. I mean, well, Western spiritual guide, I suppose. But in my travels, I have studied many types of faith, many types of belief. There are people here that believe that there is power in the land. I do not wish to speak on their behalf, but if you find them, they often have stories to tell.
Where would we look for them?
Around town, the saloon, oftentimes. Right now, with most of the mining out of operation, They're usually in their homes or in the square. But they have been through a lot. I don't know if you've been to the history museum,
Yes.
but it is not as... I would not say it is as squeaky as clean as others have claimed it to be.
It didn't seem to be complete with its documentation, we'll say.
Yes. So, I would say, please be careful if you decide to ascend the mountain. I have to ask, are you... You asked about the mayor. Are you on bad terms? He seemed quite fond of you the other day when you arrived from the train tracks.
I
Well,
think
much like the histories, sometimes the information's incomplete.
I see. Well, please know that you are always welcome to stay here, if need be. I do not know when the spirits shall get restless again. It seems to be at night, and they seem to always head towards the mountain. So,
Cool,
There
we
is-
can head up the mountain and get attacked on both sides.
there is one thing. I don't know if this is anything, to be honest, but I have been getting dreams lately. I don't know if it's my own fears, maybe a test from the Lord, but I have been getting dreams of a tall figure, almost as tall as the sky on the top of the mountain, with long, bat-like wings. It could be the devil for all I know, but I cannot say for sure. So, all I have to tell you is, please be careful.
Yeah. I mean, will do, and dreams can be messages from a greater power, right? So, yeah. I don't think any of us have recently had a dream, though. No? No one's got a dream to share? No? Okay, well, we'll ask that question again when Artem's back.
Is what I
Speaking
get.
of which...
Oh, speak of, spoilers.
Yeah.
Just because we all...
So, what... I'm sorry. Go ahead, Richard.
I was just gonna say, just because we all know Disney to some aspect, I think we can be meta here and say, does what he described sound like the frickin' badass evil creature from Fantasia?
Chernabog?
Kinda, yeah,
Oh, 100%, yeah.
Yeah,
Chernabog?
Yeah. Is that its name?
I
Yeah.
think so.
Chernabog.
a hell of a name.
Did you?
I know that because of Kingdom Hearts. He's a boss in the final level.
Chernobog.
Yeah, I think he's known as one of Disney's most evil creations. So, great.
Sorry, Chernbog? Who is this?
Chernobog, yeah.
Chernabog, he's a big devil. Wait, so hold on. Like, midnight black skin, wings, devil horns, hangs out on top of a volcano.
Yeah, but also he's apparently a Slavic deity and he looks metal as fuck, and I love it a lot.
I
Anyway,
didn't know
sorry,
that.
Father. Keep going.
I mean, do you know what Chernobog means?
Churn the bog.
I always thought it was like churning butter for fun.
Oh no, so Chernobog comes from Chornebog, which means dark god, literally, or
Okay.
black god, technically.
Oh,
Hey, you know what? Google says that too. Google says that too.
cool.
In
I know,
what
I
language is
speak
that,
Russian.
Artem?
It's Russian.
Oh yeah. And there's the god of light, the Belobog,
Bielebog,
the good one,
which is actually technically white god.
but good and evil. Yeah, you know, those sound a little different in Western society. So
Yeah.
good and evil.
When you say that name in that original tongue, it's like, this reminds me of something. Please, come inside.
No, it shouldn't remind you of anything. That's bad.
Come on, guys, come on, shelter of the faithful. It's happening, finally.
I'll wait outside.
And he kind of goes through his he brings you inside. It's a pretty dilapidated church area, and he walks you back to his office where it's kind of messy. There's papers, studies, books kind of scattered about. It seems that he has been doing a lot of research in light of recent events. And this reminds me of something I saw that I thought might have something to do with it, but you jogged my memory. I believe I translated it from its original language. The Russian?
Mm-hmm.
Yes, here it is. The Ballad of Bald Mountain.
Mm-hmm.
And he pulls out this roughly translated poem, if anyone would like to read it.
Artem, in the appropriate accent, please.
Sure. Where's the?
I don't think it's in our inventory yet, Ryan.
I hate you, roll 20. How about now?
Yeah,
There it is.
Hey.
When night falls dark and moonbeams glow, the demon wakes from an ancient dream. Thunder rumbles, winds bellow loud, as spirits and shadows gather in the crowd. The skies ignite with fire and dread, as ghostly creatures rise from the dead. Dancing in madness, the spirits prance, a wild, eerie, infernal dance. But as dawn approaches, soft and bright, the holy bell tolls, heralding the light. The mountain quiets, the demon in retreat, and the world is restored, serene and sweet.
I'll tell you one thing: Russians wouldn't have written this because it wouldn't have sounded nearly as nice translated.
I may have taken some artistic liberties to make it sound a little better. I did minor in poetry and literature.
I mean, to be fair, that is how it works when we, I'm forgetting the word for changing one language to another. Translate. Thank you. When we translate works of art from one to the other, that's par for the course. That's part of localization. No worries, Father.
Localization. That's what I was looking for.
Yeah.
Father, this passage here, the holy bell tolls heralding the light. Do you think that's metaphorical, or do you think there's actually a holy bell that is needed to complete some kind of ritual to get rid of the demon?
I'm not sure, to be honest. This has been passed down from many, many generations. It may have referred to something specific at the time, but it could also just be a bell. It could be, this church.
I've got one of those.
You do?
Yeah. I pull out the bell I have in my inventory. How do I yell that?
Why do you have a bell?
I got a bell. Starting equipment, man. You never know. I'm a rogue. I got weird shit. Wait, am I a rogue?
Fair enough.
I'm a rogue. I got weird shit.
I can confirm that is a bell.
If you're trying to be sneaky, why would you carry around something that could alarm everyone to your presence?
You stuff something in it so it doesn't. Point is, can you bless this thing? Then it's a holy bell.
I don't see why not.
All right.
Be blessed. Where?
Ryan
Let me
quietly
see.
panicking because we found a loophole.
Now Andrew knows it's not going to work, but Andrew thinks, "Oh shit, we solved the riddle."
He goes into the back storage area and he pulls out some holy water, and he kind of sprinkles it over and says a little prayer for it.
Says a little prayer for you.
Now, does this qualify as a holy bell, or what that means?
One way to find out.
We're putting a lot of trust in the Father, and Father could be a shape changer for all we know. He could be a bad guy. It's false.
True.
Wait, do your names equal 3 V's?
Like, shit. Father,
Andre, Pedro, Pascal. No,
PPP.
3 PPs. Is that bad?
PPP.
Just don't turn the P's upside down.
BBB.
He's a devil. No, I'm just kidding.
Wait, you mean DDD?
666.
I know, but I think they technically be D.
Lowercase D's.
Yeah, they'd be lowercase. Hold on, Ryan. Lowercase what?
Dicks.
No. Say it one more time for me.
D's nuts.
There you go. Lowercase D's. No.
I do not understand your impression, but that sounds nice. Whatever that is.
Anyway, well, hey, thanks for the info and but maybe a little cheat sheet here with our new holy bell.
I mean, it is a guess. It's not like they come out and say what it is.
Hey, let's be real, Father. A lot of what you and I do is kind of a best guess anyway, right?
I suppose. He looks at you up and down. You have like an axe and a club, and he's like, I do not know if we are in the same business.
I pull out the same Bible. I pull out the Bible I'm carrying. No, as in, yeah. Anyways, by the way, and I'll pull out 3 gold out of my bag, tithe, FYI, and I'll hand those to him. You could use it to, spruce things up around here.
3 gold, that is a lot here. Thank you very much.
Mm-hmm.
As you know, it is 1859, so 3 gold goes a long way.
I do know that. It is 1859 for me, too.
Well, thank you very much for your donation. Is there anything else I can do for you while you are here?
Your best. We should probably go and let this man go about his day.
Do you know where there would be like a game room? I mean, it's probably in the big mansion, but like, were they like big game hunters? Do you know back then?
Well, I know that the original mayor, I believe his name was Ravenswood.
Right.
They were quite wealthy when they came here, and after turning this town into a mining operation, became much more wealthy afterwards. I know that oftentimes they have exotic tastes when it comes to entertainment. It would not surprise me if they had one. But
Yeah, that tracks.
game room?
That
would be my best guess.
Thanks.
Of course.
I don't have a tithe. I'm Jewish.
I understand.
Yeah, you do. Yeah, you do. It started with you.
Yeah, but he's not Jewish.
Fair.
He looks expectantly at Cindy, Richard, and Andrew.
I'm an atheist.
We're not going to get into this right now.
Goodbye.
It's not time or place.
It's okay, Father. Listen.
I still appreciated your help a lot. Goodbye.
Yeah.
Don't worry
Listen,
about it, Father. Listen, they're all cool. Don't worry about it.
I give my money directly to the poor. I bypass the church for moral reasons.
All right. Well, I could.
Bear with me, Father. Don't worry about it.
Would you like me to say a prayer for you in case your journey is unsuccessful and your souls are sent straight to hell?
Excuse me.
Except for you, obviously.
Thank you.
If it makes you feel better, you are more than welcome to do so.
I mean, we believe in a nothingness void after death, so I'm kind of set.
Oh no, I'm already outside. Can't have this conversation. Damn.
I just I believe in a God that views heaven as like in the club we all fam.
We all wish to be in God's club.
Hey,
Did
don't
y'all
worry about it.
Bonds?
Father, don't worry about it. You can say what after we've left, and I'll do my own privately. But if you'd like, I know my buddy Richard here gives a really good, inspiring speech that may be of use to all of us in a more practical way. Right?
Yeah, I didn't want to upstage him, but there are some things that I really want to say to y'all.
Please,
And-
you want to stand in the pulpit while you do?
You know what? Why not? And I'll go step up to the spot.
Andrew,
this
Andrew,
is
you
not-
need to come back inside. Andrew, come back inside.
Hey guys, we're burning daylight out here. We gotta.
Andrew, I'm glad you're here, for I have some things to share. Making that burger with you guys was just one of the most amazing experiences of my life.
Aw.
And I just want to say that if we all die together, at least
Aw.
we will have done it having fun with friendship and 10 more minutes of stuff.
After about a minute, Father Pedro is going to be like, I thank you very much. That is very nice of you to say, but I really should be getting back to my business if I can escort you out.
God can't save you from this. I'm in the middle of 10 minutes here.
He sits back down.
You're like 7 more minutes, Father. Trust me, it's to our benefit.
All right.
Does Pedro also
Andrew.
does he also feel beefier afterwards, by the way, Pedro?
I don't know.
Yeah, he's one
I
of the
think you
6
choose.
people.
Nice.
Andrew, do you have anyone particularly with you right at this moment?
Elaborate?
Don't worry about it then.
What?
All right, so what do we say? 6 of you, and only 6 of you receive the benefits of Inspiring Leader feat.
We're gonna be in the middle of the fight, and then
Troggy!
No
Oh
takebacks.
no! Oh, Troggy overslept. I was gonna get him after my my second morning cocktail, and I forgot because we left right away.
cheese dicks.
Oh, cheese dicks. At least he's safe.
Well, time for another 10 minutes, Richard.
I mean, there's nothing that says that I can't do another 10 minutes. I'll talk with him for 10 minutes on the way.
I like the
I think you
idea
can
that
only
he
do it
is.
once per short rest, so you can't.
No, they can only benefit it from once a short rest. I
so
can
you
do
do
it
again.
I can do it as many times as I want. There's a clear distinction.
Very Pedro Pascal in the middle of that interview being like, and you should hear it too.
I'm just
An
imagining.
empowering filibuster.
I'm imagining a leader
That's what the feat should be called.
Yeah.
Empowering filibuster.
in front of a giant army, and he goes 6 by 6 in front of
Bring in the
each one.
next group. Look, if that's how you gotta run it.
Yep.
That's so funny.
Your,
We're
friend
gonna
is
use
quite
assembly line
long-winded.
practices here.
He may have a future on the pulpit after all. I feel quite inspired after listening to that odd speech about burgers. I do not know what
Friendship.
this is, but it sounds nice.
It's the friends we made.
If you hear about a cheesy dick or a cheese dick, it's about burgers. So just know, if you're ever confused about what a burger is, know it's a cheese dick. And if you don't know what cheese dick is, read your local paper.
He looks over and he's like, "Oh, the cheese sticks. Oh, is that what they are?"
Yeah.
Yes.
It's a regional thing. In Albany, we call them hamburgers.
Or a wet Richard.
Or a wet Richard.
Hmm. I think I got a wet Richard in college, but enough about me.
We're gonna go up the mountain now. Bye.
Have a good one, Father.
He probably soaked. Anyway.
No.
That's Mormons.
Oh, that's right. That's right. That's right. My bad.
I mean,
Alright,
you're in the ballpark.
You guys leave the church. Is there anything you want to do before you head to Big Thunder Mountain proper?
Game room.
We have a bell, so
Well, so
I think we have
mean,
everything we need.
do we want to go to that mayor's mansion? Because otherwise, I probably feel like I'm gonna have another explosive nosebleed moment.
Yeah, let's check out the mansion then.
Alright.
Shit.
I mean, it
you wanna-
sounds
do you
like
wanna-
it's there.
Do you want to elaborate on that comment further?
Oh, I'm going
Possibly.
off of the assumption that when I had to go away for the emergency work call because the power went out as they started the concert. It's back now. They're good. But it's I was telling you all about my dream over waffles before we left to go to the church. My dream being that there is a game room somewhere with a storm cloud inside of a cage that's shrieking, and it's the same exact shrieking that's causing me to have nosebleeds. It probably wants out, and it's trying to tell me to let it out.
All right. Well, let's investigate that then. Otherwise, yeah, we're not going to get another chance for a while.
Yeah, I just feel like if we go to the mountain, like, things are going to happen.
I don't know about you guys, but I think Artem's health is important.
I think
Oh,
my
yeah.
health is important, too.
Go take care of that first.
Especially because there's no Zyrtec here. So if it is just the dry air, I'm like, I can't.
Good news is there's not a lot of pollen out here.
It's true.
Bad news, everything else.
Yep.
All right, so then you guys head over to the mayor's mansion. This is in like, not that there's a ton of nice areas in town, but this thing is pretty. Of looking at the other houses around it, this is significantly fancier. There is a wide, tall gate all around the premises. You can see, what do we say, a cemetery in the backyard. It is multiple stories. It is a beautiful, old-style, like plantation mansion.
Does it look...
I'm just now putting together how similar the Haunted Mansion looks to the Bates Motel, like house up at the top of the hill.
Does it look like the current mayor lives here? Or is this like beneath Scrooge and he doesn't want to live in this?
Give me an investigation check.
Oh, good. I'm good at those.
Are you lying?
I am lying.
No, you're not. Liar.
Yeah, looking around, you see a few people working in the back. It looks like a gardener is there. I don't have to talk like Pager anymore. There's a gardener there. It looks like it's in operation. It does seem like someone currently lives there, and it is meant to be the house of said mayor. So one can be led to assume that this is where Scrooge McLuck currently. Remind you, this was when you were taken to his office. That was in his city hall.
Yes.
He does not live there. This
Yeah,
is where
I just-
the mayor lives.
I just didn't know if he had like an even bigger, nicer house now.
Maybe once.
Do you think they give like tours, guys? Because maybe we could just get a tour of the house.
What if he's just there reading the paper and he's going to want to talk to us?
I mean, yeah, probably not.
No, doesn't he want us to work for him? Can we just go in and be like, hey, give us a day and we'll go do this and we can like distract him with chatter?
Maybe. Real quick, let me see what tail I get today. Because maybe one of those tails can help us. It rolled the wrong dice, because it's supposed to roll a d12.
I don't know what roll that is. A D6.
Yeah.
Oh.
Let me roll a d12 real quick. Okay, what's it to? Alright. So, that's this one. That's not going to help us at all.
Well, maybe it'll be the finishing blow to Chernabog.
Do you have to give that to someone?
I use one of my bardic inspiration die, and then at any point I can use an action to give that to somebody at that point.
And it's like in the barrel for
Yeah.
until like a long rest?
Exactly, yeah.
Okay.
If I roll another tail, I lose this one, so like I can only have one ready at a time.
Okay. While you're I don't know, while you're communing with your yes and bardic inspiration, Artem, could I have another wisdom save, please?
Oh boy, I had a feeling that this is where this is
And
coming.
could I have this at disadvantage?
At what?
Disadvantage.
Well, I mean, okay.
Yes, could you have it at this advantage? You know, this one, this advantage.
That's
Is
a
what he said.
12.
Okay, still pretty good. Yeah, as you are kind of tapping into your spiritual bard skills, your yes-anding, once again, you can feel kind of this time like physically, not just in your head, that screeching again, and it's kind of vibrating through down to your legs. Like, you know, when you're standing in front of a like an amp, like, you know, at Warped Tour when the music is so loud it just like vibrates through you.
Yeah, when you were standing in front of the sub and people's like, they're like, don't do that.
Don't scuba next to a sub.
Don't do that. It's a real, listen, if you're going to a big concert, don't stand in front of the sub. You're going to feel it. All that pressure is going into your ears too, even if you don't hear it. It's not good.
Oh, see, I thought submarine.
Oh, no, like sub frequencies. Things below like 40 hertz.
15-year-old Ryan, if you're watching this, don't do that thing you've already done.
What?
Yeah, once again, you feel that powerful chest rattling screeching. It doesn't give you it doesn't give you like damage, but it is making itself known.
It's making my head hurt, and it's definitely here. Does anyone else hear it? It's just me?
No.
Just you. We gotta investigate this then. If it's here, we gotta push forward.
Yeah, can't have you being, haunted the whole time.
All right, guys.
We're here.
Andrew, unless you want to do some sneaky sneaks as a rogue, I think we should just go knock on the door.
No, I think I've heard enough Sawbones. I know what we should do, especially in this time period for this.
Leeches.
Trepanation. All right, we got to drill a hole in your head. Which side do you want it?
I can saw.
No.
Maybe
Okay.
later.
Okay. So I'll get
Later.
my lockpick set and I'll break in a window
That's-
while you guys.
That's better. Yeah,
Is that better?
that's better.
All right. Cool. Yeah. Yeah. I'll do a quick scope out of the place. Quick once around, peek through some windows and stuff, see what I see.
You go up to the gate. It is locked currently.
Oh. Well, what if I do that? That.
So you hunch down and start to pick the lock to the front of the mayor's mansion.
Yes.
You are successful. You are able to do this. However, while you are doing this, it seems that one of the servants of the manor runs over to you and say, "Whoa, whoa, whoa, whoa! What are you doing? What are you doing?"
Just dusting the lockout. Just getting grimy in there. It's just basic maintenance. What can I do for you?
Sir, I would implore you not to insult my intelligence. I dusted each and every one of these locks this morning, as I do every single day. Can you please tell me what you're doing
Crazy
right now?
sandstorm must have done.
You
Oh,
don't have to tell me.
yeah. Yeah. How about you? How are things?
I'm working. What are you doing?
I'm working. What are you doing?
I'm working. What are you doing?
Listen, this is getting us nowhere. Let's go inside, grab a quick cup of tea, and sort this whole thing out. What do you say?
I would, except that I won't because I don't want to. Also, the mayor is not currently here.
What if
He is
I'm the
at
new
work
mayor?
Are you the new mayor?
Maybe. Yeah. Sure. Can I come
don't
in?
I don't believe you. I don't even know who you are.
Mayor Andrew. Nice to meet you. A pleasure for both of us, I'm sure.
All right, Mayor Andrew. Well, then you'd know that the first order of business is to go to City Hall and get sworn in, which I find unlikely, as I just said goodbye to Mayor McLuck this morning. So,
Yeah.
sir, can I please ask you what you are doing here right now?
I'm coming back from getting sworn in.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, he went today to the office to swear me in, hand over
All right.
the baton.
All right. Well, I'm gonna close this door now. I'm gonna go double check
Sir,
to make sure.
sir, good work. This was a test and you passed. We were just making sure that the security would be up to snuff, and obviously you don't take guff from anybody.
You did so good. Woo!
Gold star, whole team. Round of applause, huh?
Honestly, I didn't think you were gonna do it, but you actually pulled through and you stopped him.
Yeah, I gotta pee. Can I just pop in for like a sec? Like real bad.
Andrew, roll me a deception check.
It was better.
Pretty good.
Okay, so you guys work for the mayor. All right, you guys are just rattling me right now.
Bodyguard kind of
Yeah.
thing. You know?
You guys,
Uh,
yeah. I do have to pee pretty bad. Is it cool just to...
Yeah, sure. If you go down, there's a saloon over there. There's some buckets in the back that you can use those for the bathroom.
I'm gonna need to pick up my paycheck anyway. Can I just... 2 birds. Let's go.
Very funny. Very good. All right. Thank you. Thank you very much for your time.
I like him a lot, though.
I do like him. He's fun.
Also, may I say, I like in the middle of just things, like somebody accusing you of something, you go, "How are things?"
This big hot
I'm
solo
good.
energy.
How are you?
Yeah, everything's all right here.
We're coming up.
All right.
Anyways.
Well, that didn't work.
It was incredible to watch, though. Please know that. Please know.
Thank
It was
you.
incredible to watch.
I mean, do we just go around like back and sneak in a window or something?
We could.
We considered arson. That's a joke.
I don't
That's a
want to set the thing on fire that wants to be gotten out of the cage. It might kill me.
Joke. That's why it was a joke. We're all friends here. But yeah, maybe the back door, or maybe we pinch or attack the doors. I don't.
Of course, I like it.
Do we just want to bust the door down? I mean, like, do we care? Is that a bad thing to do?
I kind of like that.
Probably.
That NPC. That's not an NPC. That's an actual person. But yeah. I mean, yeah, we could probably take him out. But also, how much other staff is he probably gonna have in there?
Yeah, that'd be bad precedent too. Like, I don't know. We should probably.
We can
Something
probably
like-
knock him out. But
This place has to have like a sneaky, like secret entrance exit, right?
maybe a cellar.
Like the Batmobile, Batcave.
I like a
Like a
cellar. Probably a
Yeah.
bunch of wine down there too.
Let's take a little.
Can we
Take a little walkie
peruse
scope.
the perimeter of the home and see if there are any cellar type entrances or like maybe cracked open windows or of some sort?
Yeah, give me a perception check.
Shit. The sun's in my eyes. I hate being outside. Why are we out here?
It's very dusty, I hear, actually. So that really, the wind kicks it up. Yeah, going around the building, you see this tall, I'd say about 10, 12 feet tall bar gate goes all the way around. Looking through the bars, you do see what appears to be flaps to a basement. There is a back entrance where it looks like there's a little road with that brings in supplies, like they have cars at this point, right?
1859? No.
Cars? No.
Then they have a place where they load in horses and wagons for stuff.
I think it's still called a garage, right?
Yeah, I think you're right.
Yeah.
Makes sense. Looking around, all the windows are closed and the curtains are drawn.
Wait a minute.
I will say, walking around, I mean, there's like staff that works there, gardeners, landscapers, very persnickety help that's trying to get promoted. But other than that, it's not like Fort Knox. It's not snipers. Thank you.
Oh, I'm an idiot. They're literally called carriage houses, yeah.
I don't know what I expected. What do you guys want to do?
I mean,
Figure
I'm
out
not
the
the
notes.
sneaky type.
do we think that
Artem,
the-
are you pinging anything on any particular place in this persimmon? This,
You know what? I'm not right now, but that's just because I haven't taken a ritual casting of detect magic, which I proceed to do.
While he's doing that, can I look at the windows and just see if Dude Man is just watching us from the windows?
Close the windows again. Can't watch you all guys all day. He's got a job.
The second he closes the blind, I'm hopping over the fence.
Okay. Give me athletics or acrobatics. Artem, with a range of 30 feet, you do not sense anything magical.
Okay.
I would say that grounds are probably like 50 feet or so before they reach to the manor itself.
Oh, okay. Gotcha. That makes sense. So if I get a little closer, I could probably detect things.
Andrew, with a 19, yeah, you're able to scale it and hop over the side.
I sprint towards those basement flaps.
Okay. You run over, and there's a lock on it.
Now I bust out the lockpick and quietly try to get in there.
You know, this is really like the first time. Can you pick a lock?
Not well.
Well, that's your answer.
But you know, what if like Andrew just got really, really angry for a second, and then his fist started glowing, and he just punched the lock off?
Is that what happens?
Yeah.
Tequila gets to me, and I just punched the lock in the face.
So, because it turns it into force damage that does 2d6 plus my charisma modifier, which is 4. So 2d6 plus 4 with a punch of force damage.
Andrew, is this what you choose to do?
Yes. Yes, and.
Okay, roll some damage. So I love the idea you very sneakily, you very like acrobatically flip up, climb up, flop over the other side, sprint, ninja style, over to the other side, avoiding the gaze of the windows. Get to the door, get to the little basement door, fail the lockpick, and then just your fist glows and you smash it, and yeah, you break it.
Hell yeah. Oh wait, damage.
It would be 2d6
just
plus 4.
I'm assuming you
2d6.
did.
Oh, okay, cool. Start with that.
You can roll it just for the hell of it.
D6 plus 4.
You break the shit out of this lock. Your hands
Cool, because
glow
I can't
with,
pick it worth shit.
but no one can see you except for Artem, who can tell you're having trouble with it. So he kind of makes the magic go over towards you, and you instinctively know what to do.
I'm gonna roll and get me another tail just to have one in the pocket. I'm not gonna tell anyone what it is yet.
You smash open the lock, as one might expect. It did make some noise.
Did. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to open the flap, then run around the back of the house, back up to the front gate, and try to pick the front gate lock for my friends, while Dude Man is, I would assume, investigating the basement to make sure we don't get in.
Okay. How are you running currently?
Fast. Like
That's a good
Naruto?
choice.
Like Naruto? My Naruto running? Is that what you're asking?
No, but that's good to know. All right. You sprints all the way around. You do hear there's like a back porch area. You do hear what sounds like the footsteps of a couple people going over and checking out the cellar doors area while you run back to the front gate. Now you're on the inside. What's everyone else doing while this is happening?
Well, I'm just picturing that since he's a swashbuckler, he's just running like Jack Sparrow.
This is new.
I feel like there was like, okay, guys, so what are we gonna? And then he's like hopping the fence, and it's like, uh-oh.
Yeah.
And then like we watch him like disappear for a second, and then there's noise, and it's like, uh-oh, and then he comes like sprinting around the other side of the house, and it's just like, what the fuck is happening?
Jack Sparrow, no, Naruto style.
Just utter confusion.
Should
Just
we go
no
help?
clue what's up.
Or-
What's going on? I don't know how to help this. I don't know how to help this.
Could we just make sure the other people are occupied while he's in there?
If the guy comes out, I can force grab him.
Well, I mean, I've run around the house back to the front to get the gate open for you guys, so
Around
we
the
can all
outside?
just walk in. Yeah, around the
Alright, well,
outside.
then
Around the
let's-
outside.
Where's
Let's
All right,
go
I guess
then.
we're
I
going
cast-
right now.
I cast Mage Armor real quick, just to get
Mage armor.
that out of the way. Yep.
Are you
Which I
good?
imagine is just a
Are you
weaker
good?
version of Armor of Agathis.
What happened? What was that noise?
You casting Mage armor and armor of Agathis?
No, I'm saying I'm flavoring it as like a weaker version of Armor of Agathis. It's
Got
just
it.
like
I see.
it's a little bit of ice.
Okay. Yeah.
Armor
You're
of
able to open
Agathis
up the
all
door.
along.
Mhm.
Cute. You're able to open the door, and you guys can go in. You know that people are suspecting there are people on the grounds currently, but you guys are through the front door. Or
You
through
know,
the
Andrew,
front
if you ever
gate,
have-
rather. You haven't made it in the door yet.
Andrew, if you ever have a hard time picking a lock, just let me know. I can like chill touch that thing, and then we can just smash that
Okay,
lock
do it.
open.
Do it.
Okay, we gotta go. We gotta go.
All right, yeah. Are we going in, or are we just fucking with them? Because we can leave now, and they'll be like looking
I can
around for a
take care
while.
of the lock. Let me just unga bunga that thing.
On. We're inside already. What lock are you on?
To the front door.
Oh, maybe don't call attention to the front door with a loud kabang. Because
Yeah, Unga Bunga's a little loud, so let's
All right,
let's
do
make our
your
way
thing,
in
then.
less detected.
Can I get stealth rolls? That was what I was asking for earlier, Andrew. Is how are you running? Are you running stealthily? And you said
fast.
That
Should I
is
get-
a way to be stealthy.
Yeah, that's funny.
I'm too fast to see. I'm too fast to
Fast
see.
as fuck, boy.
Fuck, boy.
I'm refreshing.
Oh, I should have taken stealth, but I didn't.
Sydney, you do have. Oh, you don't have a disadvantage because of your serpentine armor.
That's right. But should I use my inspiration?
I have no modifiers to stealth, which is completely accurate for my real life.
I don't know because we didn't really roll great on average.
No, we didn't. You did this. You did the top amount.
You
I'll
guys,
wait, and I'll just force grab anybody that tries to fuck with me.
All right. You guys are able to barely average over a 10. So you guys are able to make it into the grounds of the mayor's mansion. There are some like bushy areas that you're able to duck to and kind of hide and look around. Not long after you guys get out of the front gate. Oh, by the way, do you keep it open or closed?
Close it.
Oh, we would close it behind us. We're not
Well, it was fine.
monsters.
Yeah, you weren't raised in a barn. You guys close the gate behind you. A few minutes later, that same guy again runs around back over to the front gate. He's looking around through the bars, trying to see if there's anyone there, and he keeps running past. He runs right by you guys, tucked away in the bushes. And you know, so you guys are in. You guys are in the grounds. You're like in a bushy area now. What do you guys want to do next? Where are you guys headed?
Do we hear activity coming from that front door area? Or would it?
Currently no, but you don't know what's going on the inside either.
Mm-hmm. Do I see a solid place to like climb up to a different floor? Like any solid drain pipes or not scaffolding, the stuff that you put on the side of homes to like let vines.
Siding.
The garden.
Oh, like a lattice.
Lattice, thank you. Any lattice work or drain pipes or anything?
Yeah, one thing you notice about this manor in particular is that where everything else is pretty arid, pretty dry, you're on grass currently. You're in bushes. There are little trees. There's a beautiful garden surrounding it. And yeah, there is a lattice with vines leading up to the second story.
How convenient.
All right, let's
Almost
Ocarina
too
of Time
convenient.
this thing.
Climb that shit.
Okay. Let me get some athletics from or is it just you, Andrew, going first?
I'll certainly go first. I'm not going to tell anybody else what to or to not do, but
I'm gonna watch Andrew do this and see how it goes.
I'll go with Andrew. I have good athletics.
I don't have
Um,
good athletics.
It doesn't matter. I rolled a 3, so they don't matter.
You want me to go? I'll go.
Not enough unga in your bunga this time.
You
I've
could
ungood
rage.
my last bunga.
You could rage to climb up there if you want.
I fail once, I get mad, and I do it again.
Okay.
I climb it angry,
Yeah, you do.
and then I get to the top, and I let the anger subside.
Okay. That right. Sydney, where are you going or staying?
I might stick down with the magic folk just in case then.
Okay.
Yeah,
Artem,
I'll
you
be
roll-
like protection for Andrew, I guess.
You rolled earlier on the bardic table. You would like to tell us what you got? If it's relevant at all here?
It's not relevant at all here, so I'm just gonna keep it secret until it happens.
respect.
Okay. Andrew and Tony, you guys climb up the lattice work and you get to the window. There it is blocked off or from curtains on the inside, so you can't quite tell what it is. But Andrew, I assume you go to lift up the window.
Mm-hmm.
It is open. Then I expect a lot of guests on the second floor.
All right, their mistake.
Well,
I will go
convenient.
ahead and creak that bad boy open and
Mhm.
peek on in.
It looks to be the master bedroom,
Ooh-hoo-hoo. All right, I'll hop on in.
which I've heard is problematic to say, but I think at this time period is still correct.
Yeah, I think it's primary bedroom.
Yeah.
What we're doing now.
Well, this is like a plantation style mansion, so
It's a master bedroom in this context.
yeah, you guys get inside. There is a large king size bed with like drapes over the top, big dresser. If you look over, you see clothes for a very short man, maybe even duck person, who could say. But yeah, it seems like this is the dwelling of the mayor.
All right.
Where's
You
the
also see
Batman
a no, that's it.
Tony,
I'm sorry, say again.
Tony,
Yeah,
I didn't expect to get this far. Now what?
I'm following you, man.
Look for anything relevant, I guess.
Well, I mean, he said game room, so, trophies, heads, etc.
All right. Yeah.
Let's take a very, organized walk through this top floor, yeah? We'll peek in each room. If there's a threat, I'm gonna unga bunga.
Okay. Real quick, I wipe his pillowcase in my armpit and then put it back.
You do that.
Nice.
And it's real stinky too because it's the desert. It's real hot right now. And you've been
Mm-hmm.
sprinting nonstop around this man's house.
We
Haven't
haven't had
taken a
proper
bath
bathing in
for
a while.
train heist and
Yeah.
horses were involved.
If we're being honest, you're not
rough.
smelling great right now. You've been through the jungle. You've been on
I
the
had thought about
desert.
taking prestidigitation just for that, but
Sliding doors.
yeah.
You may have to roll stealth checks at disadvantage because of your stink. But we'll cross that bridge when we get to it.
I do have soap.
Wait, yes, we took soap explicitly for this. I remember us buying soap for this. Wait,
Milkshake.
was it in
and
this
a
campaign or
gun.
another one? pretty sure it was this
Oh
one.
man, I don't have soap. Oopsie. Oh well. Stinky boy. Yeah. Definitely we'll start creeping around looking for a game room. But I'll take a quick, just scan of the room, see if there's anything of note that, whether it's like a notebook or journal or set of keys or a loose wallet, anything like that.
Give me an investigation check.
Investigation. Cool.
It's a really nice room.
Yeah.
Let me take a look. Just
High thread count sheets.
see if I can do any better here. Probably not. Nope.
Man, these sheets are soft. I don't know how I got them there like this, but they're real nice.
Really kept well out here in the heat. Anyways, this is not the room.
No.
All right, you guys kind of stealth through the room. You're on the second floor currently. Looking around you, it appears there's a few more bedrooms. It doesn't look like anyone is currently staying there. It seems like this is meant for the master of the house and their family. But it doesn't appear that, or at least in quite some time, that anyone has stayed in the side guest room. Below you, can I get a perception check from you both?
Everybody below?
The two that are inside the house currently.
Oh, the inside.
Okay, I was about to say.
I don't see nothing. I'm on guard duty, which is not how that should go.
That is correct. You don't see anything. You do hear what sounds like a very flustered man. I know they're here somewhere. Can we please drop what you're doing and fan out and find these guys? I don't know where they are. There was 5 of them. One was blue. It's hard to miss. They've got weapons. Can we please focus up? Focus, people. He could be back here at any moment. Please. Look around. And he kind of walks off. And people lean on. So, there's activity going on downstairs, is the TLDR of that.
Okay, so we keep looking up here for a bit, huh?
Yeah.
All right, well, next room.
Yeah, let's pop into that next room. Is it attached, or do we have to pop it into the hallway to find the next room?
I'm thinking where I'm imagining the balcony goes that way, right? Is it the internal balcony deal and we got to go around the perimeter sort of, Ryan?
No, it's not quite like a balcony. There's a mini roof or whatever. But going around, you need to go into the hallway on the second floor to see the other rooms, which are currently unoccupied.
I figured.
I will pop the mirror under the door to just kind of scope the situation, see if there's anyone standing around observing.
Give me a perception check.
Good in there.
Yeah, it doesn't appear to be occupied currently.
All right, cool. We'll pop out into the hallway and move to that next room.
Yeah, going through room to room, again, you see guest rooms. Though, whereas the master clearly had a very gaudy tenant, someone who likes wealth, extravagance, art, a lot of gold, gold-themed accessories and things. It seems like the other rooms are mostly Spartan. Beds, towels, sheets, but no clothes, no photos. No discernible tenants. There is not a game room up here.
I think we're gonna have to look downstairs, man.
Yeah, that or the attic. What would be in the creepy attic? Probably on the first floor, though.
Yeah, it wouldn't be the game
right.
room.
Yeah,
well,
you're right.
Are you sneaking down first, or am I walking down first?
I guess I'll sneak down first.
That's my preference too.
Thank you. Yeah, man.
A couple minutes pass. People on the outside, what are you guys doing? you've seen the two climb in, and so far you don't hear anything happening on the inside.
We are.
But
we're closer now, right? Like where did we stop?
I think we're in the
You're-
bushes next to the front door.
like you're in the bushes. There's like multiple shrubbery and things on the grounds of said manor that you're in you ducked into one of the bushes that can conceal you.
How far are we from the walls of the manor itself?
About 20-25 feet.
Okay. Does it have like a wraparound porch?
Yes.
I mean, I'm gonna like quietly whisper and be like, I could probably like walk around the perimeter and maybe get a sense of if there's anything magical in the house. But like, do you think people would see me or care?
Well, I was thinking that I could use some of my gust magic to make it sound like there's some things going on outside, get them looking the wrong way. And yeah, I mean, eventually we got to figure out what is the thing that's causing these like dreams and nosebleeds to you. So I don't know what to do besides detect magic on that. So I guess I'm on team distraction and you're on team detect. And Sydney, what are you thinking?
I was thinking distraction, but the gust thing sounds better than an axe to the side of the house. So, because as far as noise making, that's kind of all I have. Unless I have a spell, I don't.
Maybe you can be on backup duty for Artem just in case he's, I don't know, just have his back.
Well, I mean, if we really need a bigger distraction, I'm gonna give Sydney 2 bottles of oil in my tinderbox. You know what the best distraction is.
Fire, you're so right.
I can always fan those flames.
Okay, so when the distraction starts and people start going over, I'm gonna make my way to the porch, and with detect magic still up, like walk around fast, but not like running, so that I could be like, is it here? Is it here? Is it here?
Would I be able to shadow him though, like at a distance? Like once he like gets to the end of it, like I follow just to like create some space between us. If he gets spotted, I can at least
Sure.
it
Want to get
happening.
stealth rolls from both of you? And Richard, what are you doing to help distract?
So I'm gonna go find where there might be something that's a little further away from the house, and I'm just gonna be shooting out some gusts of wind, knocking stuff over, making some noise, just trying to get people to investigate further away, trying to find a opportune spot there. Like maybe I have a little hiding spot and I'm just shooting that wind out from various else, so that way they're not looking over where I am, they're not looking where they are. It's like totally different direction.
Okay, yeah, there is a fountain area actually with a very unique and beautiful sculptures. Angelic figures adorn this elegant fountain, except for all the baby cherubs. Look like their faces. 3 in particular, actually. Look like they have duck faces. With little mischievous grins.
Oh.
Well, I don't know if I could knock them over or not, but I'd try to find things that, at the very least, I want to strongly rustle through all the branches and stuff in the garden thing, and if I can knock anything over, especially anything that makes noise, I'm going to do that.
It's just a strength save or something, right, for Gust of Wind?
Gust of Wind and Gust are 2 different spells. Gust is just the cantrip. Let's see what Gust says. I create a harmless... Oh, wait, sorry, no, let's see.
Are you using a cantrip right now or a spell?
Oh, yeah, I know, I'm using a cantrip. I don't want to waste my spells right now. A medium or smaller creature must choose a strength saving throw or be pushed 5 feet away. Create a small blast of air capable of moving 1 object that is neither held nor carried that weighs no more than 5 pounds. That can be pushed up to 10 feet away. I can cause a harmless sensory effect, such as leaves to rustle, wind to slam shutters shut, stuff like that.
There are
So yeah, if I can slam shutters shut, like basically anything that can cause some noise.
So
That's what I'm trying to
blowing
do.
some wind in the trees might not get your desired effect. However,
Mhm.
if you are able to sneak up to where the shutters are, you can definitely cause a lot of noise with that.
I'm gonna do that then.
Can I get a stealth check as you kind of sneak over to the window area? This is like the long porch around.
Damn.
Yeah, you do it. All right, so you kind of like you gotta go. You go left. The other two go right. You start
Whoosh.
blasting wind into the. It's not a super windy day. Usually they're pretty secure, but today they are causing all kinds of ruckus and noise. Actually, so much so that Andrew and Tony, you guys hear on the outside as there's like a bunch of slamming of wooden shutter doors. I see Artem and Sydney, 18 and a 21. Very nice. You guys are kind of stealthing around the side of the house until eventually you do ping something on the other side. Does detect magic go through walls?
It can go if it's greater than a foot thick. It will not. Something tells me this old ass 1800s
Yeah, I don't
house
think
does
so.
not have foot thick walls.
You guys are walking for a couple feet, and then you feel something. You ping something magic on the other side. Besides the magic that is all currently on your bodies. Which, I don't know, Artem, if you have any magic items currently, but I know Sydney has at least one.
I do not. Is there a window or anything by where I'm pinging?
There is a window, yes.
Okay, when I look in, do I see it or do I see a game room?
You do not see a game room. What looks like you see more of a library, a desk, tons of rows of books all around, a second area with more books. It seems that you may have found the study of the
Interesting.
manor.
Is that window locked? Do they have locks for windows? Can I try and open it from the outside?
You try and open it, it does not open.
Okay.
I'm gonna put a pin in you
Yeah,
guys.
yep.
Richard, you're stealthing away, I assume, from your gust. You guys
Yep.
have found something. On the inside, you guys hear racketing and blowing of wind on the... You don't know if it's necessarily you guys or not. You know that you are currently on a stealth mission, and suddenly there's a lot of noise happening outside.
Right.
As you do, you notice that a bunch of people are like, can you go investigate that? Different voice walks over, kind of looks at the what's going on with that particular area of the windows. What do you guys do?
From the from our level or from downstairs? We hear that.
You're upstairs, unless you
Mhm.
have you stealth downstairs yet?
I think we were like about to.
Okay,
Mhm.
this is all happening at the same time.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
So
This may be our chance if they're investigating something else.
All right,
Yeah.
let's creep downstairs.
let me
Okay.
get some stealth checks from you guys.
I'm about to fall down the stairs, aren't I?
13.
Ish.
Okay.
Could have taken stealth. A
I'm
rogue
surprised
without
you didn't.
stealth. You know,
I'm sorry.
I
mine's
had
only
a lot
plus
of
2. We're both 13.
choices.
We're both.
Here's
13.
only +2.
Yeah, my bad. 13.
I was going to
We're
say
both
you
13.
were stealthing 5% better than Andrew at that moment, but it seems to have been a miscalculation. You guys stealth the exactly
Same.
same amount of
Yep.
quality.
We're like, it's like an old cartoon when they like do that like big sidestep in sync. You know what I mean? Yeah.
You guys quietly walk down or slink down the stairs. You're on the main floor now. There's a pair of maids that are going over by the slamming window. I keep forgetting the word.
Shutters.
Shutters.
Shutters. That is all you see currently. But there's around one corner, you see what looks to be a kitchen. Around another corner, you see what looks to be a grand dining hall or a dining room.
I bet a trophy room would be off of the dining hall.
Excellent. Let's check it.
Okay, you first.
Oh, okay. I'll gently creak the door open and peek in.
As I've got like one hand on his shoulder and the other's like got the great axe like resting on my back. Like that's how I'm going through this.
You guys are doing a lot of quad exercises today as you stealthily walk through. Skyrim. I'm kneeling, so I'm stealthing.
Yeah, it's like that. Yeah, the squat sprint.
Yeah. You guys kind of walk through, sneaking along the side of the dining hall. Behind there is a 2 doors. It is once again locked.
I'll rack open my pick set again.
You can always smash it open if it doesn't work.
Might have to resort to smashing.
It's giving you a little trouble right now. Is there anything you can do to maybe turn that into a success?
I do have an inspiration point that I earned at the top. Is that what you were talking about?
Reckless attack the lock. No.
You don't have to. If there's something else you have.
I gently knock on the door.
What was that? Oh, I'm just kidding. You gently knock on the door. No one responds.
Yeah, that's all I had. This was to the dining room, you said? Or dining
This
hall?
was off of the dining room to a pair of doors.
Yeah.
To look like to a different room.
Gotcha.
You want to just try the other one real quick, just to try it? Then we'll figure out what to do with this one.
Sure. I'm also going to search for a key. Like a key, or like a bar cart, or a dry bar, or something like that.
Well, preferably things that open the door, but yeah, okay.
Yeah, sure.
Give me an investigation check.
Another one I'm not grand at. Jeez. It's looking rough over here.
All right. We'll go ahead and cut back to Artem and Sydney. At this point, Richard is able to rejoin you guys as it kind of goes back the path you have. You sense something magical in the other room, in what appears to be the study. But you need a way inside.
Yeah, it's not the game room, but there's definitely something magical in here. I mean, it might just be an item, but I don't have
right
a way.
now, the only thing blocking us is a door. I'm gonna cast message as I talk with each of them, just to keep voices down.
Okay.
It's a window in her way.
Can't break it, but that kind of defeats the purpose of all the running around quietly.
And I can't tell Andrew or Tony that this is here.
Can give myself advantage on a whole round of attacks.
120 feet is pretty far, and I assume this house is made of wood, not stone.
Yep.
Oh, yeah, you can.
I'm gonna start pointing around and be like, "Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Can you hear me?"
Does message go through wood?
It does.
I think you just have to know where someone is, right?
I just pointed. I just posted the language in the chat.
You can cast the spell. Sorry.
It has to be within range of 120 feet. Doesn't say I have to see them.
You can cast this spell through solid objects if you're familiar with the target and know it's beyond the barrier.
I know there's somewhere around here.
All right, I guess that's a Ryan ruling.
I will say, because you don't know where, you saw them going on the first floor, or the second floor, rather. So you have a general direction, but there's a vertical and horizontal where they could be currently. You don't know what they're up to right now. They could be dead for all you know. Give me.
We could
like a luck roll, or like a. I will say your spell casting. You are utilizing your skills as a sorcerer. So give me a spell ability check.
Okay. I'm gonna use my inspiration.
Okay. You're kind of like firing off. Hey, you can respond to this. Hey, you can respond to this. Hey, you can respond to this. Until eventually, Andrew, you hear something.
What do I hear?
It's the power of friendship. You hear the power of friendship. That's
Creature?
what inspired me. Yeah. Hey, I explained the situation of where we are and the window that is our obstacle.
Shit. Okay. We're just off the dining hall, or in the dining hall, trying to get into another room.
Okay. Well, we know that there's something magical in this one, so if you're able to get over here at some point.
Sure. Yeah. All right. With that new information, I'll try to orient us towards that side of the house.
Looking
It
through
is. Go ahead.
Sorry. Looking through the window, can I give him a better pinpoint of like where it is? Like, is it in the desk or something, or in a wall?
It's how specific is the phrasing?
I think I know. Like, it glows, and
It's
It's
like
like-
size and shape.
It's like detective mode in Arkham Asylum, I feel like.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
yeah.
It's hard to tell from out here, but it does seem to be. It looks like there is some kind of fireplace on the inside of the study. I will say that based on how you're able to, once you are able to message, you do have a pretty solid idea where it's kind of like casting a fishing line. You have a pretty solid idea, and it seems that you guys are both on two sides of the same room, trying to get on the same side of the house.
Oh.
Okay.
Oh. So we've got the right door.
However, Tony and Andrew, as you're having this conversation, from behind you, you hear, "Oh my goodness!" As one of the maids walks back in, and she kind of drops the carrier of plates, and there's kind of like a crash. It's like, "What are you guys doing here?"
Oh, just heading into this room. Are you okay? That looked expensive.
Your intruders breaking and entering.
You're right. We're not bad kind though. That's hard. You're fine. We're not
you.
gonna hurt you. You're safe. I mean, we're not gonna hurt anyone. We're not gonna hurt anyone. So like, you're fine, just as you were. But like, pretend we weren't here if you could. If that's at all.
I
That's not
think
gonna
I need a
happen, is it?
persuasion check. Sydney, are you breaking in the window right now?
No, I was trying to tell him to knock her out.
Well, good thing Sydney doesn't have message right now.
Listen, they don't pay you enough for this bullshit, and we're just gonna be in and out. No worries. Just pretend none of this ever happened.
Just chop her.
She kind of looks around. What are you guys doing here? Why are you even in here? Why are you trying to get into the study?
Because we're trying to get into the trophy room.
He doesn't have a trophy room, but that is his private chamber where he keeps his documentation.
Gotcha.
He usually doesn't let people in there, though.
Yeah, I
Like,
wouldn't
you're in
either.
really big trouble right now.
I know, but you weren't here, so you didn't know what happened at all. So you can't get in trouble for something you weren't involved in. Fair.
You are right about one thing. They do not pay me enough here.
I pull out a gold.
I pull out 2 more gold.
I was thinking something closer in the a little higher than that. But if you guys disagree, you know, I'm sure you both do well.
I add an extra gold to make it a total of 4.
Tell you
Yeah,
what,
that's good enough. She takes it. She walks over.
None of this
She pulled
Monopoly money matters once we're out of this Disney thing, man.
She reaches underneath. And she has a necklace with a key.
Wonderful.
She- It's like, whatever you guys are doing, make it quick. Also, I never saw you. She opens
I
up
knew
the
I
door.
liked you.
Never saw who.
She opens up the door.
Slip on in. Do we see them outside the window?
You wouldn't necessarily notice them, but like looking through the cracks, you definitely see what appears to be Artem, Sydney, all kind of like looking through what the little cracks of the window.
Open the window.
I open the window. No, I start to open the window. What? I can't hear you.
God damn it, just open the window.
Oh, yeah, that makes sense. Here, come on in.
Opens the
get
window.
What are you doing out there? Get in here.
Just get in here.
Have successfully made it inside. Slightly unseen, but you got lucky when it come to who found you.
Okay.
Always be nice to the help.
Absolutely.
So like,
So-
Working
I'm
class got to stick together.
definitely pinging something in the fireplace.
Yes. So you guys find yourself Sid, can I get some spooky study like rich people music vibes? Some Knives Out shit. Yes, so you guys find yourself in the study of the mayor's manor. In here, as you can tell, it's kind of dark. The windows are drawn. There's papers over the desk. There's many books here. You do not find what looks like trophies, animals per se, but you do find a wealth of information knowledge here.
Perhaps a different kind of trophy.
Oh, there you go. Oh, this would be good for next time, but we'll get to that. But this works for now. This works good. Yes, so you guys have made it inside. And then over the fireplace, there is a portrait. And it shows a historical scene. The story of a man, a Mr. Henry Ravenswood, coming to the Thunder Mesa, making peace with the Shoshone tribe, and establishing the town here at the base of Big Thunder Mountain. Everyone is happy, looks dignified, and looks great.
Could we open it up or like check behind it? Kind of.
Check behind it.
Yeah.
You don't necessarily find anything there.
I'd like to take a closer look at the picture and see if there's anything that jumps out at us.
Okay, you guys, give me an investigation check. And I'll say with advantage because you have detect magic.
Nice, thank you. Well, the
Nice.
natural 20 do.
20. Very good. Studying, you and Artem kind of look at the picture together. You find that there is the name kind of glows with a slight aura to it. And in particular, one letter. The W.
Do we press the W or something?
We'll find out.
You press the W.
Yes.
Quietly, methodically, you hear inside the room gears begin to change, to churn, as the fireplace churns down and into the ground, and from behind it you see a spiral staircase leading into the ground.
Oh, this is cool. And also terrifying,
Oh,
but
yeah.
cool.
If I was rich, I'd have one of these too. That would be tight.
Yeah.
I will also say, while investigating the portrait, Andrew, kind of like taking it apart and looking through it, there is behind the picture a scrap of paper.
I would like to pick up and read the scrap of paper.
You find another handwritten note.
Hmm.
Would anyone like to read it?
Well, Andrew, you found it.
I hear.
I only hope that we never lose sight of one thing, that it all started by a mouse.
That's my best duck. It's not very good. At the time when I offhandedly mused this on air, I had no idea it would take on the life it has. Though I suppose that sentiment embodies everything about where I am today, doesn't it? Things taking on a life of their own, and in all honesty, that's really only half the truth. I don't think I could have ever reached him without the loss of my lucky rabbit to those cockeyed boardroom bastards. A loss that nearly cost me everything.
Everything.
But then again, that doesn't look as good on a t-shirt, does it? I've always thought Twain said it best. Never let truth get in the way of a good story. After all, what are we but the stories we tell ourselves? Isn't history just one long story we've been telling ourselves for as long as we've been able to speak, to sing, to draw, to create, to dream? He certainly thinks so, and I'm inclined to agree.
You have that piece of parchment. You may add it to your inventory if you wish. And below you is the staircase going to what you don't know. But it is currently 9:40. I want to get at least to the end of this chapter. Looks like we'll be in Frontierland a little longer than I expected, but it's what it is. Let us take a bio break here.
Punch.
Let's make it a quick one. Let's try and be back 9:45, and
I
then
can
we
do that.
will go on to the next area.
Alrighty.
Okay.
See you shortly.
Ooh.
Honestly, actually, Victoria Murder Mystery Ambient still works.
Victoria Murder
Lame,
is pretty okay.
But I like the spookiness.
I also
I like
found
the
Necromancer's Castle. Castle? Oh goodness, that was an accident. Castle.
All right.
Castle. This is most definitely a genre like on SoundCloud too, right? Victorian murder mystery ambience.
Gotta be.
All right, you guys, welcome back to Once Upon a Roll. We are in Frontierland, aka the Thunder Mesa, where you have spoken to Padre Pedro, learned what could be waiting for you at the top of Thunder Mountain, Big Thunder Mountain. However, before deciding to venture there, you decided to investigate the mayor's manor, where Artem, using a combination of detect magic and his own intuition, have been led to a secret underground staircase leading deep below the earth, underneath the former home of Henry Ravenswood. You were able to detect the activation code. You found another mysterious note from W, who no one knows who it could be. It could be anyone. Maybe it's upside down. Maybe it's a M. Damn it, that doesn't help. All right. You guys begin to, or do you leave? What do you guys want to do?
Oh, I'm going down there. Wait, we should
yeah.
figure out the order though, because I don't want to die.
I light
I'll die
my
first.
lantern,
All right.
and then
Moonshine sword!
Right.
I walk behind the people who have the light.
What is the order here?
I'll die first. I
You
mean,
sure,
walk
I'll die
first.
first. I've got the blood for it, sorta.
I've had a good run.
I don't
Andrew?
have the blood for it.
I'll walk with him.
Sydney? Everyone else staying?
I guess I'll go after them.
Yeah, I'll bring up the rear.
Yeah, I'm gonna stick with the group.
Yep.
You guys
I'll bring
head
up
down.
the rear.
No one has dark vision, but you do have a lantern, and you have your freshly acquired Moon Touch sword. I keep wanting to call it the Moonlight Sword, my beloved. You have
Dark
always
Souls.
been here.
Mhm.
But you didn't get that. Sorry. I'm not giving those out. You start walking down the stairwell for a good 5 or so minutes. You guys are going deep underground. Several hundred steps before eventually, Andrew, your beam dozes out and you find yourselves in a about 10 by 10 foot long carved out tunnel. At this point, Artem, you are starting to feel sweats, palpitations, not just from walking down so many stairs, but also like something else.
It was the cheeseburger we ate last night, wasn't it?
It was the cheesy dick. That
Yeah.
cheesy dick got you feeling a certain way.
I knew it. Guys!
You guys continue to walk through the tunnel until eventually it opens up into a large, vast, underground cavern network.
Excuse me?
Okay, I thought we were heading into like a basement.
Yeah. Not the bat
Oh, this is
cave.
cooler. This is cooler.
Ignore the light.
Oh,
Um,
wait. Is there... No, never mind. I'm thinking of the wrong thing. Continue.
As you're walking ahead, eventually, Artem, how long does detect magic work?
10 minutes, so I don't know how long.
You're kind of right on the cusp of it. But even without detect magic going, it seems through your natural connection to this place, you feel a huge magical presence ahead of you.
There's definitely something here. Can I tell what... Before it runs out, can I tell what the school of magic is? If it's a spell.
It is not a clean spell, but it seems to be maybe a amplification of a baser spell. It is of the abjuration variety.
Ooh. Abjuration. I let everybody know.
So, like, what does that mean? What spells are those?
Well, protection spells? spells like shield, I think, and everything like that are abjuration,
Okay.
right? Am I wrong?
I think shield is abjuration.
I'm not gonna look it up because I'm like, this is what I would have said back then, because
Right.
this is a true story. I wouldn't.
That
I
is
don't-
what you said back then.
Yeah, I don't.
How
I
would you
didn't
look
have
it
a
up?
PHB.
But that is
You guys-
a good idea. Shields, protections, things meant to keep things out, but also things meant to keep things in.
Oh, force
And as
cage
you-
is abjuration, isn't it?
As you kind of keep walking ahead, you turn and it opens up into a large, massive cavern. Probably about almost 200 feet wide.
Jesus.
But more noticeable than that, you see on the ground a almost football field size seal. A magical circle.
One of those?
Yep.
Okay.
Hovering at perfectly distanced locations are 5 floating massive purple crystals. But looking underneath the seal, you see what looks to be art, a representation of a massive ancient bird. A bird said to be sacred to those in this area.
Oh,
Thunderbird?
yeah.
Blue,
What's the code?
black, red.
Thunderbird.
Yeah.
Sealed into the ground. You see what looks to be a representation, or possibly itself. The prison of the Thunderbird, the namesake of Big Thunder Mountain.
Right.
That's cool.
Let's see what
Oh.
art you got for this.
Holy shit.
Oh, it's not
Yeah.
loading for me. I'm waiting.
All right, this deserves the combat screen to show properly.
Oh, I've got a blank white page. Oh, here it goes. It's just popping in really slowly. There we go.
You guys will find yourselves at the bottom of the area to see an idea of how large this ritual place is.
Oh my dear fuck. How much temp HP do we have, Richard?
6.
Okay, thank you.
There are 5 massive, purple, glowing crystals, all levitating just a few inches off the ground, seemingly powering this magical ritual site. There's a soft, faint, blood red glow coming off of the intricately drawn and written incantations.
I would like to step forward and examine one of the crystals. See if
As
there
you
are
step
any.
as you step forward to feel it, you know when you like when you rub a balloon on your shirt. Even in this kind of dark, dank place, there is a feeling of static electricity kind of coursing along the ground. And Sydney, your hair starts to lift up a little bit as the ambient static is kind of palpable here.
And Artem, your beard starts playing outwards.
It's never done that before.
Yeah, you go over to the floating crystal. Would you like to roll an investigation check?
I would.
Or, I guess, an arcana in this situation.
Same roll for me. I think next, when I level up, I'm going to take skilled and dip into a few of these here things I keep rolling.
I'd love to roll an Arcana.
Let's see it. If anyone else would like to roll anything or do anything, let me know.
I ain't got no idea.
Jeez.
No,
I'm a country bumpkin.
nor do I. But I can hit the crystal real hard.
No, maybe no.
I'll
I
give
can
Arcana a
charge
shot. I'm pretty good at it. Yeah.
Actually, you know what, Ryan? I'll do a religion roll. How about that?
Okay.
Because I do have that. I don't have much of it, but I do have that.
There is no God in this place.
Yep, fair enough.
Andrew, you're kind of investigating the crystal. You're feeling the static electricity kind of emanating from it. Richard, you, given your natural connection to your frost giant blood, being the son, the great-great-grandson of a hot frosty way, way in the past, you feel that you're confident that there is a energy being channeled from these crystals into this magical seal. You can tell that this is like basically like hooking up a car battery to a electric toothbrush. Whoever did this is incredibly skilled in a world of knowledge that you did not know exist. It seems that this being is not only sealed here, but its power, its ambient ability, the Thunderbird. Not only the power of flight, electricity, but the power to control the elements, the power to control the weather can be channeled here. What its range is or how long it lasts, it is unclear. But it seems, given the right persuasion, it can be made to do things.
This magic does feel connected to my people. It might not be my people, but my people know something about thunder and weather. So with that, I'll say this is interesting. Does that 19 Arcana give me any idea of looking around? Does it seem like there's any kind of puzzle to be hacked or ritual that might be able to change anything in here? Or summon anything in here? Or harness?
It does not seem that is meant to be harnessed or... Well, you could try, but it would take you... It is way above your pay grade. Trying to harness this at your current level. No, it seems more... What are you looking for specifically?
Well, I'm just looking around and seeing that this is a big... there's lots of symbols everywhere and stuff. Particularly, you know, we the whole thing that started this was we were trying to save Artem from his, you know, dreams and nosebleeds and stuff. So,
I mean, I think it was reaching out to get out.
So, is that something that we want to do?
Well,
are
you talking to us about this, or is this an intro?
I'm whispering to you all.
Oh, okay.
Just in case anybody else is... I guess I wouldn't whisper. I guess I'd just talk to you guys. Because no one else seems to be around, so...
I mean, we know that the bad things happened and that the ghosts are coming and attacking the town constantly because their people have been well, I mean, the burial site, but I think that this is probably even more a part of it. Their god is
Yeah.
literally sealed.
I think we should free him then, because who else would have sealed him but people who don't want to have any kind of communion or connection with this ancient primal energy?
And if it's capable of controlling weather, could this some way be linked to what's happening on the mountain? Maybe it could
Yeah, totally
settle
could
what's
be.
happening on the mountain?
Yeah.
Totally could.
And then we can go to non-Thunder Mountain.
Just mountain.
Just mountain, guys.
And if
Just
that
mountain.
Chernobog thing is up there, might be good to have a
Well,
big
I
creature
guess
on
that's
our
why I
side
was-
too.
I guess that's why I was looking around to see, like, is there any puzzle to be had? Is there anything that we could see that's like, can we free it from here? Like, does it seem like there's something that can be done within our grasp, or is it like all way beyond us?
Can we break the crystals?
Could I flip through my book of monologues and or roll some sort of like history check or something to see if there's any story or song or tale of any sort that has anything to do with this?
What book is this you have?
I've got a book of monologues.
Okay, yeah, go ahead and roll for it.
All right. What am I attaching to that? If
I
anything?
think that's intelligence, investigation, history. That's one, right?
Yes. Oh, it's all the same -1, so.
You look through your long book of monologues, and you come across something about prisons and chains, and you are reminded of the words of your good friend, your blue friend, right to your side. Unga Bunga.
Oh,
But as you do,
Guys,
and you kind of start to investigate your book and kind of walk over and investigate the crystal, you feel a shifting in the ground. You kind of look around, and from a few feet away, there's a rock formation. Actually, two. And then the rock formation blinks at you
What? What?
as two large, massive creatures
Oh.
of stone and earth morph out of the ground.
hang on steroids that you found.
You have found the jailers of the Thunderbirds prison. Congratulations.
Yay!
Meet the Zorn.
Why
I
does
need
it
everyone to roll. I need everyone to roll for initiative.
It kind of looks like they're dancing at us. I just want that to be said.
They are kind of dancing at you.
They're kind of doing the walk like an Egyptian a little bit.
That is so weird. My dice rolled. Oh wait, that's Richard's. Why did it show? Okay.
Oh,
Sid,
sometimes if you
battle
roll
music?
at the same time, it will like show
Let's
you a physical
go!
one that's not yours.
Nice.
Gotcha.
I just dropped Shadowfell music, combat music.
Yeah, great.
Nice.
Shadow.
Good looking out.
Ooh.
Let me smash purple crystals. Why do I keep getting nicotine ads all the time? I'm good.
Ironically,
2024 and we're tired.
I did get a health insurance company commercial.
Is it for
Neat.
Kaiser Permanente, who has the lowest rejection rate?
I do.
That's because they're an HMO.
Probably. I mean, here's the thing. It's going to be non-zero, because there are going to be some fraudulent ones, but still.
Can people see that?
Well, it's more like it doesn't cost them
Yes.
anything because they own the hospitals that they want you to go to.
True.
So why would they reject it?
Yeah,
They're
true.
getting paid either way.
True.
14.
Do I get anything special for doing a nat 20 on an initiative roll?
Yep. You have the the good
Ability to
feeling
go
of doing a
first?
natural 20 on a
Howard to go first.
yeah,
All right.
the accomplishment of doing a good job.
All right. It was worth asking.
Andrew, what are you doing all the way down there, buddy?
I'm a little nervous about the whole rock thingy.
As I charge at it.
All right. Top of the round, you see these two stone, massive, hulking, like, earthy scales. They meld from the ground itself. They're 3 gargantuan legs, accompanied by 3 gargantuan arms. They are like fucking, what's his name from Ah Real Monster?
With the eyes?
Yeah.
Those
It gets-
damned eyes.
Those damn eyes. Yeah, they're up, they're angry, and they're looking at you. But Tony, you won first initiative.
I did. Given the... Oh. Sorry, hold on. I'm going to have to My roll 20's being weird. I can update my token in a second, but I'm going to... Oh, is it my whole internet being weird?
You're still with us.
Right, no, sorry. The browser is... Something weird happening. I'll roll it all here on my phone real quick while I'm... Oh. Close that. Sorry, I'm going to refresh the page. But I'm not going to use my charger. Seeing how big and bulky these things are, I am going to rage and then move toward the thing.
Okay.
Roll 20 is refusing to even refresh, so I don't know why it's so totally locked up. So I'm going to roll here on my phone just so I don't hold this up.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, it's all right. I'm gonna like close up my browser and come back. But let me just get a roller here.
I didn't catch your roll at the top, Richard.
Oh, it's all good.
Oh, okay. Here we go. So my connection to the server was interrupted for a moment there, and it was like bricking everything. All right, I think I'm back in business now. I don't know what happened there. I'm sorry for holding it up. I'm raging, and I am walking toward the first of the whatever these things are.
The Zorn.
The Zorn. And I'm going to rage attack it. Here comes the attack. That ain't gonna hit.
Shh.
Yep, that I do. That was that was a bonus rage and an attack. So that's all I got for
Richard.
now.
These guys look like they specialize in melee attacks, more so than ranged, I'm guessing. So out of a protective instinct, I'm going full Armor of Agathis, 2nd level, boosting my temp HP up to 10. And if these guys hit me at all, they're gonna take 10.
Okay.
And I think that's it. I think I just stay there.
Okay. Stay put. Cindy.
I was gonna go help Tony, but also I don't want this motherfucker to come over from the other side. So I'm gonna go hurt myself. Beep boop.
Oh boy, here I go killing again.
Remember, you got a
And
magical
hopefully,
weapon?
yep, and hopefully keep it from attacking the folks that are still in the middle. No pincher moves for these guys. I think I only get
Pincer
one
attack.
action. This is silly goose. $21.
That is a hit.
Nope, not 1d20. That's not your damage die.
9 hit
All right.
points. Eh,
What does the sword do
It-
again?
it only glows.
Oh, okay.
It doesn't do additional or anything. I think that might be it.
So you
Yeah.
use your sword.
Yep.
You draw your moon touch sword. You cut into it, and you feel its thick, stony hide resist.
What a bitch.
It seems this is a tough, chunky, earthy boy,
Mm.
and slashing weapons might not be the way to break inside.
You're never gonna guess the type of weapons that I have.
Pardon?
While slashing.
Well, it seems like we need to hit these things with some big bunk action. And I know an Unga Bunga that has that. So let's try and make that a little easier. I'm going to fairy fire the one on the left here.
Okay, that's a dex save.
Yes, a dex save DC 14.
DM space roll. What is
Slash
GM roll.
GM roll.
it? GM roll.
Mm-hmm. That should be a toggleable thing.
Yeah.
That's unfortunately a 17, as he's able to shake off.
God
Oh,
damn
you
it.
can. Ryan, if you hit the dice button at the bottom of your thing, you can actually
Yeah.
toggle GM roll.
Where?
All right.
The
Well,
Beyond 20.
no, it's on
and
roll
roll
20
20.
itself.
Interesting.
Yeah, then I'm just gonna also
Oh, there, I see.
move, and that's my turn because I can't
Okay.
do anything.
Andrew, you're up.
Well, dang, I wish that had worked.
Me too.
So
Yeah.
sneak attack though, either way.
Yeah, alright. I guess I'm gonna aim for this one, the bunga one,
Mm-hmm.
and go ahead and shoot it with the short bow. Does the 12 do the trick?
Oops, not hit.
Well, does not hit. Okay. Oh, wait. As a bonus action, I'll give myself advantage.
You're aiming.
I'm going to steady aim, so I
Okay.
will
So
roll
you cannot
that.
move, but you can
in.
roll again.
Gonna cry as a free action.
Okay.
Gonna cry as a free action, and that is my turn.
All right. It is the Zorn's turn.
Raging.
Did you see
yeah.
that?
Yeah.
I can. Yes.
Does that not work?
I clicked
Maybe.
it on.
Maybe once it's on, you have to roll within that roller too, rather than typing.
Oh,
don't
I
know.
can roll to you though.
Oh, it's us to the GM.
Yes.
That's fine.
You roll to him specifically.
Oh,
Funny.
okay.
He should be able to use it too. That's weird.
Huh.
What is in? Oh, I thought it said incline dice.
Trying to roll uphill.
Yeah.
Sydney. The one that is there towards you starts to spin as it throws 1, 2, 3 punches in your direction. 2 are over 20. 1 is a 12.
Gonna let you know that the 2 over 20 hit. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
That is a bludgeoning of.
God, now I'm glad I didn't do my stance.
Like this. or 10 bludgeoning damage coming your way. Tony, same to you. That is a 13, 14, 16.
Only the last one.
All right. Then you take 6 bludgeoning damage.
Have, or did you have it for me?
You have it.
Okay, -3.
Okay.
What?
That is the
could be-
Zorn's. Sorry, go ahead.
I was gonna say that could be quite nasty.
That is the Zorn's turn. We are back at the top of the round. Tony, you're up.
Alright, I'm gonna attack it back. Here I go. That's much better.
That'll hit.
That's so much better. Okay. So that's gonna deal D12 plus, I'm raging, so plus 6 of slashing, plus a D6 plus 1 of radiant. For a total of 20 damage.
Beautiful.
That feels good. I don't know how beefy they are, but that feels good.
That is so good. If your axe didn't do slashing damage. Radiant's great, though. So, 4 radiant damage cuts through no problem.
Okay, so I feel like I'm not cutting quite as well as I could.
Normally do. Yeah, this guy's got some thick skin, literally.
Okay.
But
Okay.
still good damage. Half of 16 is still 8, so still very nice damage.
Okay. Alright. I will chill here. I don't really have bonus actions as a barb, so.
Richard.
Alrighty. Let's see. I point in either direction, and with my sorcery point, going to twin spell Ray of Frost, shoot
Alright.
at both of them.
Let's see him.
Alright. To the one towards Tony,
Hit.
and to the one towards Sydney.
Hit.
Nice. Dude.
Alright. So, for the one next to Tony, 5 cold damage and it's slowed, and to the one next to Sydney, 4 damage and it's slowed by 10 feet.
Very nice. As you shoot the shards of ice in either direction, they hit, and that crackle effect of going the ice through the solid earth. It does look like it hits 4 complete damage. Anything else you'd like to do, Richard?
Yeah. Well, who looks more hurt, Sydney or Tony right now? Sydney, I guess.
Yeah, I was the only one that took damage.
1, 2.
I took damage, but it was literally 3 points, so.
Oh, yeah, my bad.
I'm still in
My
my
bad.
temp HP.
I am gonna run over to get next to her side, because this thing might not be that smart, and it might hit me and take that cold damage. So,
Ooh.
so I'm gonna try that.
All right. Suddenly, you see as Richard runs up next to you.
Hey, this thing spins around really fast, just to let you know. I'm gonna try attacking it again, because at least, again, it's staying over here. It's not moving forward. Can't do anything different, though, so that's fun. We're gonna... for 20!
That hits.
Whoa! 4
All right.
points!
It is half, but still solid damage.
Oh, we are both slashers, aren't we?
Yes. Didn't you have a club? I thought you had a club.
I do have a club. I could switch to my club.
In the fam, in the club, we all club.
No, I won't
And we all club.
do anything.
Here's
That's
the
it.
question. is mathematically a 1d8 club worth better than the 1d12 great axe when it's halved?
Yes.
I
When the
suppose
1d12
yes, right?
great axe can still only do 2 damage or a 1 damage roll. I mean,
Yeah.
at least that way
Wait.
you'd have a probability of getting a full 8.
True. Yeah,
We've
it'll max out
declared
at-
it all damn.
Nudge.
That's good.
Well, okay,
That's
so
good.
here's your mathematical. With the axe, your maximum damage output is 6. With the club, your maximum
right
damage output
is
is
8. Yep. You're totally right. That's yeah.
Also, all the modifiers to said axe,
Yeah.
Or
it's
slash.
halved.
except for the
Right.
radiant.
Yeah. Okay. Fair.
You can think
Well-
about that. Artem, it's your turn.
No, I mean no. That's the correct move is to switch.
I'm not very clever tonight, so I'm just gonna look at one of them and be like, "Why is your face a butthole?" And do vicious mockery on the right one on the right.
Nice.
No, that's correct though. That's right.
Got the Criterion Collection over here. Rocky and Rocky 2.
That's pretty good.
Really good.
Fun thing about Zorn. not that smart. That is a hit.
No.
Which one did you target?
The one on the right, the one with Richard and Sydney.
All right, that is 3 psychic damage to it. And it's, what is it, disadvantage on the next attack, or what is it?
Yes.
Nice.
You like that?
Andrew.
All right. I'm gonna take a pot shot again at the one next to Tony. I'm not gonna steady aim this time because I do have to move and do a second thing.
Okay.
So
Refresh, buddy.
I waste an arrow.
Yep.
And then I rush over to Sydney, and I pull out my crowbar from my backpack and say, "Use
You
this!
hit me.
Hit him with this!"
Nice.
Yes!
Do you accept my
That
crowbar?
rules.
I accept the crowbar.
Cool.
That's sick.
And then I
I
run
do
back.
think initially it's oh god, like it's a flinch.
And then I want to pop over here and bonus action hide. Bonus action hide.
He can't see you.
He can see me.
You're 10 feet away from him.
Just 10 feet away from him. Bonus action run. And I'm gonna run behind this here rock.
All right.
Nice.
I'm like, if you wanted to do it
Crowbar
behind the
here.
crystal or behind this rock, I'd give it to you. But you are right out in the open.
Yeah, that's true.
All right, the Zorn's turn.
That's
Richard, your gambit pays off because now he sees a squishy little caster has run up to him and
Mhm.
the fighter. So he is going to take 2 attacks on you and 1 attack on Sydney.
Okay.
That is to Richard a 24 and a 11 to hit.
I want to intercept the
One.
24.
1 hits. I don't even know how interception works exactly.
I
With-
lower
with
the
my
damage input to you.
Ooh.
Okay.
So I think
Well-
it still hits you. It takes damage, but I take damage from you.
Nice. Okay. That
That's
works out
horrifying. I hate
perfectly.
So it lowers damage.
Yes.
Okay. Then, and the other one is a miss. It is a 9 to hit you, Sydney.
Okay.
So that's going to be 10 cold damage as it hits me.
Okay.
Nice.
That is 9 bludgeoning damage to you, Richard.
5.
It reduces by
That's
5.
that's
It's-
after Sydney's reduction.
It's lowered to 5. Uh-huh.
Oh, lowered to 5. Okay.
Mhm.
Cool.
All right. So you take 5 bludgeoning damage, and he takes 10 ice damage back.
Yep.
Very
That did-
nice.
I did it level 2, yeah.
Very,
Now,
very nice.
you know Armor Agathis better than me. So now I still have some temp HP from Armor of Agathis. Does that mean that
Yes.
until that's depleted, it still works?
Yep.
Well, it's 10. I think
Yeah.
it's the one you started with, if I remember
Nice.
correctly.
Cool.
Yeah,
So
like
if I
it's
did
an
one
ice
damage
shield that's
10
up until-
times, then I think it's like 100 ice damage. If that's how I understand it.
Yeah, it's you just you
Nice.
keep dealing the ice damage until the ice shield is gone, basically.
Actually,
Awesome.
you discovered an amazing synergy right now. By Sydney lowering the damage that you receive,
Oh yeah.
I was
gas,
literally-
gas lasts longer.
And I
Yeah.
can do that as a reaction. That's not a point
Sydney,
system thing.
we are tag teaming
Let's
for now.
go.
But if your armor of Agathis lasts longer than 4 hours, talk to your doctor.
That's right.
Okay, that's that, Zorn. It is looking pretty rough now, to be honest. Between your, dodging and weaving, you guys are starting to slowly chip away at it.
What
go to
about
the Zorn.
what about this one though, Ryan?
It's a little healthier. It is going to take. Sorry, Tony, you are the only one here right now, so he's going to take
It's okay.
3
I'm a
attacks
barb-
at you.
I'm a barbarian. I did this to myself.
Yeah, you are doing what you do. That is a 14, a
Miss.
21,
Hits.
and a natural 20.
Silvery barbs.
Here. That is a 11.
All right. Silvery barbs. The clutch spell is always.
I save it for those nat 20s because spell slots.
That's
Yes.
what
And
it's for.
Artem, are you giving me the advantage from it?
Yeah, your turn's next.
All right.
Okay, 14, yay or nay?
No.
But 21,
AC,
yes.
yeah, 21. Yeah. My AC is 15.
That is a gentleman's 8 damage to you, which is halved to
Okay.
4.
So I've only lost 1 point of my actual HP. We're doing okay.
All right.
Time to
At the
unga
top.
the bunga.
At the top of the round, Artem, you feel a rumbling
Uh-huh.
coming from behind you
Oh, good.
as a third
Motherfucker.
Zorn
Third motherfucker?
appears.
Oh
I
my
don't like that they're
God.
3 creatures and a total of 18 limbs. I don't like that.
But it gets better,
What?
you see, because this
Yeah.
is not your ordinary Zorn. At
Uh-huh.
the top, lodged in its many folds of stony flesh, is a bright, gleaming gemstone. Gorgeous. So bright and so beautiful.
Is it blinding?
How do you really feel about it, Sydney?
One could say it feels like you might be blinded by the light.
Mm.
Motherfucker?
Is everyone blind or just me?
Give me 1 second.
Maybe it depends on the range.
Also, no save?
Give me 1 second. I'm adding them in.
Fuck's sake, come on.
I'm sorry.
I don't think that was directed at you.
Been working on this fucking lock.
Oh God!
Oh, I don't like
Has
how
he not
fast
moved
it
enough?
moves.
He moves so. I thought they were lumbering and slow.
Yeah, me too.
Now they got 3 legs.
Whoa!
Oh, I don't
Only
like
went
that.
20.
Oh, okay.
It moves so. It doesn't matter. It moves so far. It moves so far.
And I'm gonna, just for my head canon, I'm gonna imagine this one looks like the image I shared.
Good news is, Artem, you're the only one currently in range. As the gem on the top of its head gleams brightly, it fires a brilliant beam of light at you. Can I have a con save, please?
Yeah, sure. Yeah.
Artem. Artem, don't.
Just don't roll it. Oh, that should have been it's the first one.
No.
I'm blind.
Do you wanna say you rolled with advantage?
No,
Sure.
the advantage is for to keep concentration, which I don't have a con spell up right now.
You are blinded by the light.
Cool.
God damn.
Does it do any damage though?
Not yet. That comes
Okay,
next.
cool.
Well, okay.
All right.
You may repeat a saving throw at the end of each of your turns, ending the effect. But you are blind.
All right, we go get Artemis next, right? We go get Artemis next? Yeah?
Yeah.
Tony, you're up.
Okay. I look at this thing and I think to myself, I have Unga Bunga.
I was just thinking.
I have Unga Bunga, and now I must Unga Bunga. And I will switch to my great club.
Okay.
Is a
Is
14
that a-
okay?
Oh, yeah.
Is that a reckless attack?
No, it's the Silvery Barb's advantage.
Oh, buddy.
Oh,
Does it need to be a reckless attack?
You already used advantage, so I
Yeah, you don't get super advantage.
you don't get
Can't
triple
I
advantage.
can't just do it again.
Just keep rolling. I just keep using all my saved up inspiration points to make this thing happen.
do you have an
You need
inspiration?
an inspiration point.
Yeah, I guess I could do that. And that's
Yeah.
just going to be a single roll, correct?
Yeah.
Okay.
That is a
Hey.
hit.
I really thought that was about to turn into 2. All right, still raging, still
Cajun.
Cajun.
radiating for
Oh,
a full
boy.
17.
I've been waiting for a moment like this. Oh, I'm about to show him what I'm about right here, right now.
Oh, I'm about to make
a name for myself here.
You pull out that club, and with the power charge from your god, you lay the smackdown into this thing. And yeah, bludgeoning damage does a lot better on boulders than swords and axes do, as you just crack into it. A big open scar
Wonderful.
of shards of ground and dirt start falling into the ground. And yeah, you
That feels
you do
good.
full damage on him.
Now,
there
I just
anything
want to say, if these were 3-legged tree monsters, my axe would be perfect.
Maybe in the Woodsman campaign next, but
Maybe. All right, that's all for me, though.
Richard,
There's a Woodsman campaign? What?
I think
Oh, you
those
didn't hear
are-
about
Nope. Gotta roll up a new character. All right, so I feel like I'm well covered for the monster right in front of me, so I'm actually going to kind of turn my back to it and do another twin spell, a couple of Ray of Frosts at the one next to Artem, the one next to Tony.
I will say it will be at a disadvantage because you are currently within range of said beastie.
Mm-hmm. Or I could twin Frostbite, which is a con save from them.
Mm.
They might be good at con though, but I'm gonna risk it because disadvantage. I'm gonna see how they do with the con. So twin Frostbite on each of them.
Let's see how conny these guys really are.
Yeah.
They're con artists.
What?
Turns out they are quite conny, as that is a 17 and a 14.
Jesus.
Yep. That both of them save.
Bitches.
That's it. That's it for me.
Sydney, did you get a crowbar?
I was
didn't
getting a
read the chat.
crowbar. So we were talking about damage. There's an argument that it could be a D6 because it resembles like a club or a mace, and it's not like a great weapon, so it wouldn't be like a D8. Otherwise, it's an improvised weapon.
How much is a club?
The regular
A D4.
club is a D4.
Still probability to do better than what I am doing either way.
I'm more tempted to go with. I mean, the difference between a D4 and a D6 is pretty minimal, but I am more tempted because I feel like a mace is more substantial than a crowbar is.
Oh no, it's got that hooky bit. But you're right. You're right. What the fuck is all that? What the fuck is all that?
Can we rule that if she gets a crit, she does something real nasty with the hooky bit on the rock?
Out of my hands at that point.
What?
That was
17.
a hit.
Nice.
And it's a D4 plus 3. Hey,
5 unresisted damage. Yeah, you
take that.
just like Tony, you punch through where your sword was sliding off. Crowbar's doing a lot better.
I wish
that
my
is
shit
the-
did more. I might
It
second
tries nothing,
wind.
but it hits.
All right, not
You-
second wind. I might action surge this. I might
All
I
right,
might action surge. We'll do that. We'll action surge.
you action surge.
I'll action surge. Shush, shush,
Go
shush.
Gordon Freeman on this asshole.
7.
It's not
Come
going
on.
to do it.
No, I might get blinded. I'll hold on to that inspiration. Let me check one thing real quick. Nope, that's it.
Artem, you're currently blind. And
Yeah.
there's a lumbering monster of dirt and stone lumbering towards you.
Artem, run right!
Yeah.
Run right, Artem!
Well, no, I already decided I was gonna run left. That's the way I was looking back then. So I run this way. Now, the funny thing about Vicious Mockery is that it says you could do it to anything you can see or hear. So
Nice.
I could definitely hear them lumbering, and I'd be like,
Oh Lord, he lumbering.
even though I can't see, I know I know you're still ugly. So, haha.
Wow.
Well,
Rocky 3 was the was the worst one.
Now it has to make it up.
It's not true, but ooh.
Which one are you targeting?
the one coming after me.
That's fair. It hits,
One psychic damage, but still.
but it has disadvantage on its next attack.
That's right.
But you are blind. Or actually, as you end, do you want to do anything else with your turn?
No.
As you end your turn, you may roll a con save again to try and save from the blindness.
Okay.
Come on, Artem!
Let's see if it'll. There we go. Rolling it normally. 21?
Yeah!
Is how you save.
Yeah! Woo!
Can I turn
There's
around and
still
just give it a
little-
little?
There's little dots in your eyes, but you can see again. Andrew, you're up.
All right, I'm gonna go ahead and bonus action steady aim, and dun 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 dun. I pull out my gun, and I'm gonna shoot at the crystal guy, specifically aiming for the crystal.
Okay.
Gun!
Power of gun. All right. I can't wait till we bring that into Liberty Square.
For
That's-
targeted, do we say disadvantage?
That's just called the power of freedom.
Wait,
don't
Or
know.
for, what are the target shot rules, if anyone knows?
what do you mean?
I'm shooting at a specific thing, or I'm targeting a specific thing.
Oh.
I don't know if D&D has rules for that.
You mean a called
Yeah.
shot? I don't know if called shots exist in 5e.
Mm-mm.
Bells targeting yourself. Called shot.
Oh, here we go.
Results found. Oh,
Called shots. The idea was a -4 penalty on the attack roll.
It doesn't
That
look
That
like
makes sense.
there's.
It's kind of a sharpshooter thing.
I was thinking like a cover kind of thing.
Yeah, but it doesn't look like there's anything in the actual rules. That might just be a homebrew
house rule kind of thing.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, if it's -4, you said,
Mhm.
Oh, if
then that would bring it to 15.
It just barely misses.
Reload,
close.
go again! Reload,
I
go again!
would like to use my inspiration point to re-roll that.
Let's roll
Come
again.
on, come on, buddy.
Yeah,
Come on,
I
buddy.
still roll at advantage, right?
I think you roll one more. I don't think you get it.
Okay. Oh well. Come on, baby.
Ah,
Oh, very stubborn.
You have good grouping.
You fired 2 bullets from your 6-shooter.
I think
But
it's
you got
just... Ooh. I think it's just
20
one.
shooter. What?
Oh, inspiration
What
point
Wild
was
West
just
are you from?
This one?
Huh?
This one.
No, we're just doing hand and crossbow rolls. But yeah, you're close.
Oh, that's rough.
All right. Anything else? You can't move, so I don't think you can do anything else.
Move. Bonus action. Yep, we're good.
Richard and Sydney Zorn. This thing is looking real rough. Between the crowbar, the ice damage, you guys have handled this quite well. The Zorn is dumb. But the Zorn knows punching the robe man hurt a lot. So he's gonna only punch you once. And then
It's
two
still
are
like
gonna go
interception it.
That is a 16, to Sydney, that is a 16, a 19, and to Richard, that is a 15.
19 hits.
That hits.
I'd like to intercept.
Okay.
Not a d20. Stop it, Sydney. Stop it.
Sydney, that is 14 bludgeoning damage to you as two of its earthy punches go into you directly. And then Richard, that is only 6 bludgeoning damage to you.
I reduced it by 10. 0.
But
get health back.
well,
That's the question.
What is
Does
the
my
wording
thing
of the
say
spell
when you
say?
take damage?
It
Yeah.
specifically says to a minimum of 0 damage.
Nice.
What's the
Alright.
word for Armor of Agathis?
yeah.
That's what I'm like.
It's just when they attack you, isn't it?
Well,
It
it,
might be when I'm
damage.
dealt damage.
yeah, it depends
Oh, I'm
because if
sorry,
it says when
shit.
he's dealt damage, then it's not going to activate. But if it says when you
Gotcha.
are hit, then it will
Right,
do damage.
right.
Yes.
Fuck. But because he was technically hit.
Yeah.
Oh, it doesn't say damage.
Hits you, it says
says
hits
if
you.
if it says hits me.
Oh.
How much damage does it do?
10.
It swings over its massive fist. It hits Sydney twice, and then the third one comes over. Sydney, you move with your shield to intercept. It glances off, and it just barely taps Richard, you in the chest. So lightly, it feels like he didn't hurt you at all. And as it does, the ice shoots across and freezes him solid. And then shatters and falls. The Zorn is
Let's
defeated.
go. Let's go. Buddy system. I have my buddy.
Tony, you have a Zorn on you. It is also
Mhm.
looking incredibly weak currently,
Go, good, good.
but it's still got a little fight left in it.
I would expect nothing less from a beast with 6 limbs.
That is a 8.
No.
That is a 22, and that
Yes.
is a natural 20.
Silvery barbs.
You can.
I'll take it.
No one's getting crit tonight.
Not on my watch. That is a 10.
All right.
And I'm giving you the advantage again.
Thank you. Some wonderful spell use going on tonight. Thank you.
For 8 bludgeoning damage, but is halved down to 4.
4. All right. I'm still pretty healthy over here.
Before the Zorn ends its turn, it is going to activate its Earth Glide ability.
What?
It is going to try to re-submerge itself into the ground.
It's Homer into the bushes.
Yes.
Getting real
Do I
sticky
get an
shit, Brian.
opportunity attack?
I will say, since it is leaving your threatened square,
Cool.
you may.
Is that
Using
made at
opportunity.
advantage because of the silvery barbs? Does that
It's-
count as the...
It counts as the next roll.
Yeah, you can use silvery barbs. Yeah, you have to.
Okay.
Oh
well-
my god.
Doesn't matter.
A 13 does not hit.
I didn't
As
think
you
so.
see it slowly disappear and go into the earth. And you can feel it. It is moving. 1, away from you, but 2, maybe towards someone who was insulting it earlier.
FYI, Ryan, the turn order just disappeared.
No! Wait,
Artem, run.
why?
I want
Do you see
to.
it now?
Yes.
Okay, great.
Artem, run.
I want to run, but I can't. Not
Weird.
yet.
Maybe it's because you got rid of the one that was highlighted. I don't know. That was weird. Anyways.
Oh no.
I see it on my turn order.
Oh well, yeah. If it's on the GM layer, you still will, but we don't.
Okay.
But like the whole order disappeared for a second for some reason.
Let's see.
Mm-mm.
It is going to
No.
stop chasing after you, Artem.
Uh huh.
1, 2, 3, 4.
No.
There's
Not
no.
quite.
Oh,
Not quite. The gem on the top of the Zorn's head begins to glow, a much more magnificent corona of light. In a large arc, it shoots. Andrew, you are just barely out of range. Richard and Sydney, you are not. Can I get a con save from the both of you?
I'm gonna use my inspiration, I think.
You don't have to. Don't do it.
Don't do it.
Don't do it. Well, I mean, you go before I do, so maybe I don't know.
I mean, I need to heal myself. Actually, I could still heal myself. I don't need to see myself to heal myself.
I can do both. I just have to get to my turn.
Sydney, you are blinded by the light.
Yeah,
Richard, you must have been looking the other way because you just barely able to save it.
It's funny because he was the one that was facing it initially.
Yep.
He
I
was
feel
like,
like-
"Oh, I know
I
what's
feel
happening."
like he like.
Oh yeah, no, I saw it. I saw it coming. It's like no.
Yep.
Look, I've watched a lot of Dragon Ball Z in my life. I know when I see one.
Solar flare, and then it gets destructive. That is its turn. Back at the top of the round.
Woo!
Tony.
It's charger time.
Okay. Can you reach it? Oh my god.
Yeah, I have unarmored movement, so my dash is 70 feet right now.
Wow.
damn.
Yeah. All right, running up, and just because of the danger here, I'm gonna make this charger a reckless attack too. Like we need to start hitting.
There it is.
Nice. There's
That'll hit. Let's
Didn't
see
even-
that for your mage.
All right, that's a D8 plus 6 plus a D6 plus 1 of radiant, plus a 5. It doesn't matter what the plus 5 is on for the chargers, for a total of.
Well, it's
20.
plus 5 bludgeoning, so
Oh yeah, but a total of 22 damage.
yeah,
I run in
buddy.
there, just, bring the hammer down.
That is a nice chunk of damage. As it once again smash into one of its 3 knees. Just a huge blow of earth blown away by your attack. Very nice.
All right.
That's your action.
That's
Bonus
it. Yeah.
action.
Mhm.
All right, Richard, you're up.
Alrighty. I am going to aim an ice knife and throw it towards one of the back corner areas so it doesn't affect Tony. So
Yeah, I don't need you to keep my rage going this time.
No. Here's my roll to see if I hit the thing in the first place.
Does not hit.
Well, either way, it explodes, and I'm going to need a con save.
Oh, I love that about that spell.
Yep, hit or miss. Oh, sorry, no, I need a dex save.
Oh, that's better than con.
Yep, I need a dex save, please.
I bet they're all awkward with the 3 legs.
That is a 15.
It saves, so it takes no damage at all.
No damage? It doesn't take half?
I don't think so.
It's a level spell, so I assume it took half.
No, because it's like an after effect. I think there's like two different things that can happen. It's like the piercing damage, then that. It just says the target of each creature at 5 feet a point explode and must succeed on a dexterity saving throw or take 2d6 cold damage. Doesn't
Okay.
say anything about half on a miss.
Sabers suck.
All right. That is your turn. Richard, do you want to move anywhere or do anything?
That is the question. Do I want to move? Yes, I do. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Oh,
I'll
hey,
move
buddy.
here. Hey.
Okay.
We both do the pose on our tokens right now too.
Yeah.
Eddie.
I don't know why I have that pose on mine.
Second wind because I got 10 hit points left.
11.
Do I I have a general direction of where this motherfucker is, right?
Yeah.
I could have even said, I take Sydney with me. Come on.
Because I'll go with you. Because so long as we're separating this thing's attacks, that's ideal.
If you are leading a blind person, I will say you move at half speed.
Oh, he wouldn't make it there then. I'll stumble
2,
after.
3. Yeah, I wouldn't have made it all. Come on, Sydney!
Follow the sound of my
I'm
voice.
coming. And that's my turn, so I guess I get a save now.
Yes.
He doesn't hit. It doesn't make it. I'm still blind.
You're still blind.
Yeah.
Artem.
Hey, remember that tail I've been hanging on to?
Yes.
So, what if Sydney just wasn't blind and she got more blood?
Oh.
Tail of the angel.
I'd be super down for that.
That's cool.
So you get this much HP back, and you are no longer blinded.
I
Hell yeah.
am more than at full health.
Yep.
Then. So the temp HP, is that only for, so long as it's gone, or is that for the day? On
It's
top
not
of
Yeah,
that?
once it's gone, it's
Yeah.
gone.
Okay, so I'm at max health then.
Yeah.
What bard are you, Artem?
Spirits.
Nice.
It's from Ravenloft.
Thank you.
And speaking of spirits, Artem, when you invoke the power of your spiritual bard, this time everyone hears a loud screeching call of a massive bird as the whole entire ground begins to shake. Little shoots of electricity are coming off the seal of this beast. It senses someone is close. It seems your battle might have partially awakened it.
I look down at the thing and I'm like, we're working on it!
Just wait a minute! We gotta keep tabs on where the other one might show up too. BT
bonus
tabs.
bonus action, I'm going to give myself another tail. Oh, it's
Wait.
another one of the angels.
Nice.
That's a
Nice.
good one.
Yeah.
A real good one.
I like the angel
Andrew.
one.
Cool. A look of realization crosses my face when I'm like, hold up, this is D&D. Dude, just roll a natural 20. And he points at the crystal again and pulls the trigger.
Listen.
A 19 though?
Roll for damage.
Ah!
Yeah.
Can you imagine if he actually rolled that 20?
That would have been the most called of shots.
But also the most Andrew thing ever. Also.
Yes.
There's a total of 16 sneak,
Mhm.
reduced,
Piercing.
piercing.
Piercing
Is
reduced.
piercing reduced to?
Are we mining them?
Well, I heard
Mining
whatever.
them?
I'm just gonna listen to the word tapestry you're building.
However, where it is currently lodged, it is not in its chest, it is on its top of its head. And you take aim and you study its movements, and eventually you're able to line up with its weird 3-foot gait. You take the shot, and just like that Fallout kill cam bullet, it flies all the way with it, and it knocks the crystal off onto the ground.
Now we blind it.
And you do still a decent amount of damage. But it no longer has the gem atop its head. Its most dangerous feature. You were able to remove it.
Attaboy.
All those years of House of the Dead finally paid off. Whew, thank God.
That Zorn's dead. This Zorn is not. Yeah, that's what I thought. 1, 2, 3.
No, it's gonna
Arden.
hurt me. Yeah.
Behind you, you can feel the
buddy.
ground shift back
Yeah.
as the very wounded Zorn
Oh,
appears.
buddy.
It's going to take 3 attacks at you, 1 with each fist.
Can you heal yourself with that tail?
I can.
Oh, thank God.
I was
Okay.
literally typing, maybe I need a tail of the angel.
That
In the
is a
tail
9,
of the
a
angel.
20, a natural 20.
I'm gonna silvery barbs in the natural 20.
Using a lot of silvery barbs. You got enough slots for that?
I do.
All right.
I have 2
It's
left.
just a level 1, isn't it?
Yeah,
Okay,
I have
buddy.
2 second level slots left. That's all I have.
I hope Chernobog's easy.
Yeah.
It is no longer. It is no longer a natural 20. It is an 18, however.
Okay, so
Okay,
I just get
that's
hit
better.
twice.
How
For
many blood
12 bludgeoning damage.
Stop here. Stop
Ow.
it.
Boom.
That's-
Boom.
That's about half my blood.
I'm coming. I'm on my way.
Angel it back.
I could.
Angel it back.
Ooh.
The special Zorn, which is no longer special because you knocked away its special gem that it so vigorously loved, is going to take 2 hits at Tony and 1 hit at Richard.
The ones on me are at advantage.
Okay, I'll roll your first then.
I did reckless attack. Just being fair, you know?
That is a 21, and that is a 12.
Okay, so 1 hit.
You're a barbarian. You'll be okay.
6 damage reduced.
Yeah, that's why I tanking it.
Whereas Richard, that is an 18 to hit to you.
Definitely hits, and it's gonna take 10 cold damage.
That is 6 bludgeoning damage to you. And yeah,
Right.
once again, that ice fires back at him, making its way through the little cracks and crevices of its stony skin. That that hurt him a lot more than it hurt you. But your armor of Agathis should be spent.
Yeah.
You know,
It is-
even
it is
the
gone.
combined damage he did to us, I think Richard is still 1 point less than what you just did to him,
Yeah.
technically.
That is
Arden-
its turn.
Artem, did you give it to me again? The silvery barbs.
Yeah, why not? Because I don't
Okay.
need it.
All right, and here's that.
Might be better off with somebody else because Tony can get advantage anyway. But
That's true. And also, it might have not even mattered as a 15 hit.
Real close.
I should have given it
It's
to
really,
someone
really
else.
close.
All right, I cry a little bit.
All right. Richard, it's still looking weak.
it's looking weak, and man, this strategy has been working so well, but I'm getting impatient here. And there's 2 of them, and one of them could have seriously hurt Artem. So I'm gonna try to shift around this thing. I think I could do it this way. I would like to be able to position my cone so that it hits the 2 big guys, but not Tony and Artem, and I think I can get it from this angle.
To be fair, I haven't moved yet, so if you were like coordinating with that with me, you know.
Say it's 30 feet.
Well, technically, I think it's a 60-foot, but even if it was 30 feet, it would be enough.
It's a 60-foot cone.
Cone
I
of
believe.
cold.
Oh, sorry,
Yeah,
no, 30-foot cone. 30-foot cone.
All right. Whoever's dragging that current line, yeah, if you go like this way,
Yeah, as long as
right?
I hover on that side of the line, I think I can get them both.
Yeah.
You're
I'm gonna do
just-
Rhymes Binding Ice. Now, these guys are good at con saves, but it will do damage even if they, even if they
There you go.
don't, or even if they succeed.
That's
So-
nice.
I'm gonna need a con save from both of them, please.
on.
Oh, 30-foot cone can only hit one. For some reason, I was mixing it up with a line. In which case,
I
I don't
thought,
think I'm gonna.
isn't it like this? 30 feet? And then
No.
30
It's
feet?
the Rudy.
Yeah, that looks like a 30-foot cone. Yeah.
Oh,
So it's
Uh,
30 foot out into it. Yeah, I don't know how they're doing the math on it, but
I thought each line was 30 feet.
I thought
not
the same too.
length.
Yeah.
No, I
But
know.
if that's what it is. That's what it is.
I mean, I'm just using what their built-in thing is. I don't know if that conforms to 5e, how 5e
I
defines a cone.
would trust it. If
Yeah.
none of the cones that are available to you reach it, then
Yeah.
unless you want to move somewhere else that you think they could get them both.
You wouldn't be
No,
able
I
to.
don't. I wouldn't be able to. Yeah.
Do you still want to use that then?
No, I don't want to risk that for just one guy.
That's fucking cool though.
That is very cool.
What's a beam?
Sydney can see now,
So you can see.
so I guess fuck it. I'm gonna put up another Armor of Agathis 2nd level because that's been working great.
It has
I am
been working
gonna-
quite well.
I am gonna go help Artem. I will
That-
say that.
I'm like, Sydney, let's do it, and you're kind of cutting over to Arm like, oh, get you next time.
All right. You can armor for
No,
castles.
that's fine. I'm just gonna stick with the plan, and we might not be cheesing it as much as last time, but I'll catch up with her after this thing's defeated. So
Okay.
I think that's my turn.
Sydney?
We're gonna go
Just finish it.
with my wee little crowbar. No, it doesn't. What else do I have? Nope. I can't do either of those things. That's it.
You don't want to use
But
any
you-
of your battle points or whatever?
I can't. I have to be able to hit more than 2 creatures in one go for one. I can't use the force against any of these because they're bigger than me.
Oh.
And the one that would make my weapon magical, I don't think it's gonna do much because that's all that it does.
Gotcha.
I'm sorry, Sydney.
That's okay. I can intercept whatever comes over here now.
We'll try and figure out something for you in Liberty Square. Artem,
We'll
you have a
figure it
giant
out.
hulking monster behind you. It's weak,
Yeah,
but I don't.
Shillelagh's bludgeoning. That's all I'm saying.
I don't have
Do you have
Shillelagh.
Shillelagh? You
Wrong
do?
character.
No, I wish I did.
Wrong character.
That would be amazing. Yeah, that was.
Oh, that was the Tau.
That was.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
But I can look
would.
at it and be like, "Oh, you're worse up close."
Me?
If it hits, though, please, please. If there's a god, let it hit.
In a screenshot.
Isn't a natural 20, don't lie.
That's par for the course, though.
Mm-hmm.
Where is this screenshot going?
I'm putting it in the Discord chat. Just so you know.
Okay.
It had exactly
6.
6 HP left.
You didn't need help! You didn't need help!
I'm just gonna insult people to death. This is great.
That's what we
As-
call a power word kill.
We got power word kill at home, guys. As you once again insult it, it literally falls apart.
Are you
Just
gonna turn-
boom.
Are you gonna kill me? Is that what that
No,
was?
I left it on the thing by accident.
Oh, don't insult me too.
They're my words. They have so much power. Yeah, I'm not gonna do anything. That was great.
Woo!
Okay. You did enough. Andrew, you're up.
Wait, I'm going to rush up here, because that's as far as I can go. Where's the crystal?
Like,
We'll say, yeah, you shot it, so it would have gone, like, probably here. That's not helping you at all.
Red on red, yeah, it's a little rough.
Yeah.
It's right there?
Here.
Okay. I will bonus action dash. Grab it.
Mhm.
Stuff it in my bag,
Alone and
And
Mara
then-
just sprint off with it.
and then pull out my hammer and smack at him. It's an improvised weapon,
1d4.
but it's bludgeoning, so...
You have to use strength, I guess.
It's also strength.
Oh, I don't get sneak attack for bludgeoning.
The
do I?
hammer?
Or for...
sneak attack is based
You don't get
on
sneak attack for
ally.
improvised?
Why wouldn't you get it?
Oh, I
Not
guess
if it's
I
a
would.
strength based. Yeah,
Has
it
to
has
be
to be a
finesse.
finesse.
Oh.
Really?
Yeah.
Or dex based.
If
I
I
didn't think
throw
about
the
that.
hammer...
It's
No,
still a
that's...
strength.
Must be a finesse. or
Really?
ranged
That's
weapon.
weird.
Interesting.
Dex. You're using finesse.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Makes
Alright.
sense. I just never thought about it.
Well, dang. I'll hit it with my ineffective sword.
That's the spirit.
Correct. Ineffective sword.
Pointing on natural armor.
You really tried to poke the ground, basically.
If it's a
Yeah.
rapier, it definitely makes like a like kind of sound when it hits off of it, you know?
Once I pick it up, I am gonna fall back to flank with Tony.
It's the Zorn's turn, and by the Zorns, I mean literally just the one, because the
Yep.
others have been defeated. It sees 3 people. It has 3 arms. It just makes sense.
You do the math.
It just works. But it doesn't work because that is an 11 to Andrew. That is a 16 to Tony, and that is a 11 to Richard.
That is a hit for me.
Does not hit me.
Nice.
For another.
Unfortunately, I wanted it to hit me. But
Not you.
Bye.
can I use my reaction to jump into the way and take Tony's hit for it?
I don't think you can.
Okay.
Another that's damage.
Another 6.
Half. Yep.
Yeah, too bad you're not Order of Unity, Richard. All right.
Yeah.
I'm going to reckless attack it.
Okay.
And let someone else attack it now.
And let somebody else, buddy.
Mhm.
15 doesn't hit? Oh, dang.
No,
Mm-mm.
I'm pretty sure it's a 16. Let's just
Yep.
finish this thing off.
It's looking weak. Richard, what you got?
Oh gosh, what do I got? All right, I'm gonna try to kind of aim on the outskirts of it. It's gonna be a disadvantage. Ice knife.
Nice knife.
Roll to hit.
Where's the roll? There it is. 13 ain't gonna do it, but it still has to make a dex save, please.
It is not great at those.
Oh, because you're right up on it.
That is a 12.
Okay, it is gonna take 2d6 cold damage. So
Nice.
that was not nothing. 5 cold damage.
You.
Nice.
It's looking
That's
rough.
all I got, folks. I'm down to my
Only
last
someone had
spell
a
slot.
crowbar right now that they
You
can
know
use.
how like I ran by you earlier? Look, I came back. Everything worked out in the end. 24.
That is a hit.
Is it +3? +3? Yes. 4. Amazing, incredible, such a good
4
job.
unresisted damage.
Such a good job.
Anything else?
Hold on. Is that an action? It is. I should have done my stance. That's all.
Artem.
Oh god, I don't even have a good thing to say. Just go away. Die. You're worthless. It's getting mean at this point. Oh, yes, come on. You might say.
13.
Does
Go
not
get your
save.
rocks off. Go get your rocks off, rubble
Come
rouser.
on.
Did this one also have exactly 6 left?
It had an interval of 6. It is looking real rough now. On its last 3 legs, if you believe it.
On it.
God damn it.
Andrew.
Oh, geez, back to me already?
Uh-huh.
Alright. Gonna disengage. No, I'm not. No, I'm just gonna swing on him.
Please finish it with the hammer. That would be so funny.
That was a hit.
Get it in the mouth.
That is 12 piercing. No, that is 14 piercing.
Yes.
Which is halved.
Right.
Uh-huh.
7's still
7.
pretty good.
Andrew.
Yeah.
How do you do this?
Nice.
I see a little chunk on his back that has been chipped off from possibly a crowbar.
Mm-hmm.
And I line up and I stab my rapier in and it gets lodged. And I lose my grip. And I pull the hammer out from my bag, grab the handle, and just ting, 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 and wedge it in.
Yeah,
Until
that rapier goes in, and on the other side, because it's currently facing Richard and Tony, it just like the big guys are until eventually it crumbles down onto the ground and dissolves back into the earth whence it came.
Was that an up the butt?
I don't know. I saw a hole that I think one of you guys made with a crowbar. Were you guys on this side at all?
No.
It does spin moves, if that
Yeah.
helps anything, though.
But
Is that
also,
not a
gyrating.
crowbar hole?
no. No.
Dual Brightstone, everybody! Woo!
All right. Guys, can I break these purple crystals now?
Wreck-It Ralph.
With the jailers defeated, you may now bunga the bunga and destroy these power crystals
I very
at
much.
your leisure. Is
Yeah.
that what you guys do?
Hell yeah.
I just start kicking them.
With
I
plenty
mock
of
them.
time, and the insult them does not work.
No.
You're a dumb crystal. Your
It's worked
brother
on
went to
everything else.
Your brother went to Crystal College, and you're just an electrician.
Each crystal that is shattered, the glow, it disperses the crystal onto the ground, and then the glow slowly flickers and then goes out into its inert state. But with each crystal that is shattered, the ground begins to pulse and shake, and the electricity in the air becomes more and more palpable until one glowing crystal remains. Who destroys it?
Let Artem do it. He's the one who's had all the brain stuff going on.
Sure. Did we not all just take one with the 5 of us?
Sure, we can do that.
That's what I thought we were doing, but either way.
I don't know what I'm hitting it with, but I'm hitting it with something. Probably
Use
another
a
rock.
Confidence. You're hitting it with confidence.
How fast are you running? Or how are you running? Fast.
It feels like this entire cave is shaking. As Artem, whether with a crowbar or hammer, seems there are improvised weapons aplenty here. You smash the last crystal containing the Thunderbird. And as you do, all the lights, except for the fire in the corner, is blown out. Holding onto the lantern and the Moontouch sword is your small light source, as the bright red glowing rift, or the bright red seal, shines bright and then all at once goes out. And from the ground, a massive creature begins to emerge, arching his back before releasing its long, majestic wings. Winds swirl around as thunder clouds and lightning storms form in the top of the ceiling cave. Rains begin to fall as you find yourself in the presence of the Shoshone Guardian of Big Thunder Mountain, the Thunder Bird. It lets out a cry, the sound of crackling thunder, as the entire cave shakes. What have you done now?
A good thing.
And that is where we will end tonight.
Alrighty.
That was dope. That was a really fun one, Ryan.
If that's
liked it
how
a
we
lot.
beef it, cool.
I hope we ride the Thunderbird in on the Chernobog fight. That'll be
You know, it's always weird when you meet your online friends. You never know what to expect. Sometimes they're really chill dudes, and sometimes they're a gigantic mythological bird of creature of rain and thunder and wrath and scorn. Who can
Hell
really
yeah.
say?
That's how
I
it
do
works.
like birds.
Ryan, that was super fun. Did you already end it, Artem? Sorry.
No, I'm gonna end it right now. So,
Okay.
bye, stream.
Secret Santa next week.
Secret Santa! Looking forward to it.